I'm Savannah Cassie. Guess what? We're finally on season 4 of Ninjago. Let's get on to the reaction.
Episode 35, The Invitation.
Hey Lloyd, it's been a while. Where are you at? Why are you fighting ninjoids? Why are you in the middle of the forest by yourself? Where's the rest of the team? Nice shooting. Also, where are you going? What is your purpose of being here? Oh, it was a hologram. Oh, was this a training course?
But then again, I didn't think you'd be quite so rough on my security droids.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Borg. You must have never met a ninja until now.
I can't steal the golden armor. I'd be surprised if anyone else could.
Wait a minute, is Borg hiding the golden armor? Borg, where are you hiding the golden armor at?
Where's the real one?
Some secrets are best kept safe.
Yeah, Lloyd. He's not going to answer that question. What made you think he was going to answer that question? If you knew about it, then someone can kidnap you and torture you for that answer.
All had other plans.
Ah, so the team broke up. I can't wait for that to happen for every single goddamn season.
Even heard word from my assistant Pixel since his memorial.
Wait, Pixel disappeared? What do you mean Pixel disappeared? Like, how did she disappear from your tower? She was up in your tower looking at Zane and then she just disappears? Did she get kidnapped? Who kidnapped her?
Zane will either tear you four apart or bring you closer together.
It'll do both. Like, every single time some ninja dies, they either retire or find jobs. Those are the two main gimmicks of any time someone dies in this team.
I'll do what I can, but it won't be easy.
The great.
Of course it's not going to be easy. They just lost a friend.
I'm Jay, Ninjago's most lovable.
Hi Jay, I see you own something. How did you get this? How were you able to obtain any of this?
Ninjago's next hero.
Hey, it's like American Ninja Warriors. I didn't know Lego had that in them. See, lady, this is why you don't celebrate too soon. Then you accidentally mess up and fail at your mission.
I got farther than last time!
I love this lady's attitude.
Ninja never quit, huh, Zane?
The team needs you now more than ever.
Poor Jay, he's having a hard time without Zane. But honestly, probably all these ninjas are gonna have a rough time without Zane in their life.
I'm a ninja, and you are wearing makeup.
Hey,
I love that line.
Hey, it's concealer, a time-honored tool of the ninja. And what do you...
I hate to break it to you, Jay, but concealer and makeup are practically the same exact name.
mean, team? I refuse to fight beside Cole. There's nothing you can say that will get me back with that girl stealing...
OMG, are we still on the Nia subplot? OMG, just get over her. Go find someone else, Jay. She's not into you.
She still speaks of you. You don't belong here, Jay.
I mean, Lloyd, you only half correct. Jay kind of belongs here since his dad's Cliff Gordon, but we don't learn about that until later episodes or season.
The team needs you now more...
Hey Cole, nice to see you picked a job that actually suits your profession. Lumberjack. Best job to have. Also Lloyd, where the hell are you tying that rope from?
Fighting Lloyd. Tired of Serpentine, tired of Ninjroids, tired of Jay.
OMG, these two just need to be locked in a room and kiss. And also, what do you mean tied to Ninjroids? Your best friend was a Ninjroids, or did you forget that fact?
Out here, no one knows who you are. No one expects anything of you.
But
I mean, they expect you to do your job, but besides that, that's it. It's nice to see that even though like Cole wants nothing to do with being a ninja, he'll still jump into action when he sees people in danger.
if you...
Cole, why are you leaving? This is the perfect job for you. Is it because you don't want anyone to figure out you have powers or who you are?
Change your mind, Cole? You know where I'll be.
A smoke bomb? Seriously? When did you get smoke bombs? And what happened to the rope that you were using from earlier?
In the left corner.
Oh, Kai, what did you get yourself into this time?
We have Kai, the flaming shogun. And in
Kai, if I was in your shoes, I would burn that outfit immediately.
Ninjago!
Hey, wait a minute, that's cheating. That's completely cheating. Kai should 100% be disqualified.
More sugar than you realize.
Oh, it's you.
Hi, Lloyd. Thank you for popping up and appearing from nowhere. Why do you keep doing that?
Master of Fire.
It's the Red Shogun now. And we're...
Oh, does this mean Kai's no longer using his fire abilities anymore?
Should have been me. I should have been the one who...
You always thought you should have been the one.
Yes, we're well aware of this. This is the one annoying trope that Kai will always have.
First it was being the Green Ninja. Now this. When are you gonna start thinking of someone other than yourself?
When we get to a completely new season that's called Dragon's Rising. Wow, this city didn't give a shit about keeping Zane's statue clean at all.
One, Master Chen's, Ninjago's #1 noodle house.
Why yes it is.
The runt tricked us all.
I mean, not really. He just didn't include that he was inviting all of you.
Trust me, do you know what kind of restraint I've had to have staring at all this noodle goodness?
Lloyd, I would recommend you speed up this meeting, because I have a bad feeling if Cole doesn't get any food sometime in the near future or really fast in a couple of seconds, he's going to murder you.
We should add someone new to our team.
Oh, is it going to be Nia? Please let it be Nia. She's been on your team from day one, just been on the sidelines.
New ninja?
Are you crazy?
Come on, Zane's irreplaceable.
I love how it looks like Lloyd doesn't give a shit, even though he probably does. He's like, yeah, I've heard this conversation play out in my head a dozen times. I knew this is how they were gonna react eventually.
To care about this team.
Maybe without Zane, there is no team.
Oh, come on, Kai. What happened to the status of Ninjas Never Quit?
Oh, don't look now, but we've got trouble.
What gave that away? The music that was just randomly playing when they walked in, or the gangster outfits? I love when you realize, like when you watch these episodes like ahead of time and know what's going on. Chin legit just stole from himself. He legit called his goons to be like, hey, you need to break into my store and steal from me. And the gang members are like, why? And he's just like, do it. I need chaos.
Him, if I were you, he's no fun to be around when he's hangry.
I love how everyone's super serious in this moment, and then there's Lloyd with his evil smoke in the background. What is with Lloyd's resting face is the evil smoke? He does this all the time in this episode. It is so unnerving. How? Just how are you fighting with chopsticks?
All right, I admit it. Make a good team.
Hey Kai, I recommend you don't kick food everywhere. Cole's gonna be very mad once he realizes what you're doing.
What's this?
It looks like a picture of Zane. Why do they have a picture of Zane? I don't know.
It's Zane.
What does it say?
How come no one knows how to translate this still? Like, they've been seeing this type of language everywhere, and they're still like, nope, have no clue what it says.
It says he's alive.
Oh, never mind. Lloyd figured out how to read this type of stuff. But yeah, he is hanging out with his parents, so probably they helped translate him. Or maybe they actually threw him in school and taught him how to read.
To the noodle house. I think they were delivering a message to us.
Yeah, right. What gave that away, Kai?
You do realize there's a fortune inside, right?
I don't think he did. Unless he did and he just decided to eat paper.
Oh, so that's why they're called that.
Cole, how have you lived your entire life not knowing this?
Master Chen has personally invited you to participate in his tournament of elements.
Yo, let's go. I love the season. This is honestly like the best season. It is so much better than what they did on Dragon's Rising season.
Filling my belly with delicious goodness is actually Master Chen.
Way to go, Cole. You finally put the pieces all together.
Utmost importance. Tell no one or suffer the consequences.
Well, tell someone or give them a hint of where you're going so you don't accidentally die. You don't know where you're going. You don't know this guy.
If you ever want to see your friend again, meet on the pier at midnight and leave your weapons behind.
Yup, that's very suspicious. Honestly, don't go or tell someone, please. Cole, you good over there? Do you need to go to the hospital? I'm pretty sure you just exploded from the inside out.
To think this Master Chen makes more than noodles.
What gave you that idea, Lloyd? That he somehow had your friend, or the evil message that he put in you guys' fortune cookies?
Forget bringing in a new ninja, Lloyd. Let's go see about an old one.
Yo, let's go. Let's go save Zane and also ask him how he got captured, because I'm pretty sure the last time we saw him, he was building himself in Borg Industries. So how did Chin figure that out? Hey, yo, it's Sensei's Gamadon's monastery. It's nice to see that they're still using this place.
Sorry, the guys and I are going fishing. Team building exercise.
Nice, good solid lie. Keep it up.
Our elemental power. Are there others out there with powers like us?
Why would you ask?
Great job, Lloyd. Now your dad definitely knows there's something going on because you asked that question. But also, that's not a super ridiculous question to ask. But I'm guessing since you asked now instead of season 1, it is a little bit suspicious. I love how Gamadon stares at the noodle box and he automatically knows it's Shin. But yeah, he definitely has to know that Chin owns a noodle house. Or maybe he doesn't, and so he assumes that Chin is recruiting his son for something. Lloyd, you forgot your fish hook. Or fish line, or whatever it's called. Now your dad definitely gonna know that something is up with you.
Chen.
I love how Gamadon's now 1000% convinced that it's Shin. But I think it has something to do with like Lloyd not grabbing his fish hook. If Lloyd grabbed his fish hook, maybe he would pass his side, maybe stalk them for a little while. But I think maybe he would allow him to pass him aside if Lloyd just grabbed his fish hook. And lo and behold, all the elemental masters. Why is each ninja wearing different types of outfit? Was it to pay homage of like the older seasons?
I told you we shouldn't have worn them.
Then what else would have you worn to this tournament? I don't believe you have any other clothes in your closet.
When I asked my dad about it, he got really suspicious. Like there's something he's keeping from me.
Yeah, you'll get used to it when you're part of this family, Lloyd. Hey Klaus, it's nice to see you casually ore farming. And Kai has a heart for her. Great, now I have to deal with this in this season.
Let anything distract us. You hear me, Kai?
Nope, he's not listening to you at all. He's love-struck, Lloyd. Good luck dealing with that.
What are you doing here, Dad?
Master Chen is a dangerous man who should never be trusted.
1, he followed you because you're 1 being, I don't know, not suspicious of where you're going. And 2, he knows exactly where you're going and who you're dealing with. So maybe you should just allow him to tag along.
Don, it's been a while. It's Sensei now, correct?
So you two know each other. I'm guessing you guys trained under the same person at the same time. Or maybe you guys met up during the war. Who the hell knows?
Klaus, I see Master Chen still has you running his errands.
I see these two hate each other. Oh my god, are they gonna fight against each other in the tournament? Please tell me they're gonna fight against each other in the tournament. I need to see what Gamadon's powers can do at full blast.
I have to go, Dad. This is about Zane. It's about family.
I can't wait for Gamadon to be like, Zane's alive? Since when? He died.
I can't stop you, son, but I can join you.
Yes, please, yes. Tell me he fights in this tournament. I love to see him fight in this tournament. I love how Gamadon's like, oh, you're not gonna allow me into this tournament? I'm gonna allow myself into it. You guys are realizing you're out of your element or have a million questions? Don't worry, you're not gonna get any of those questions answered.
His attire. He is a master of dark arts and
Yeah, I could figure that one out. I wouldn't guess he's a master of dark arts, but I could definitely tell that he's probably evil.
Haven't you or Wu ever told us there are others with powers like us?
because there are some things we don't want you to know.
And also, they're the family of gatekeeping secrets and lies. Don't worry, you'll get used to it like the rest of the fandom has.
You were led to believe you were special, yet you never questioned where your powers came from.
Oh, were they led to believe they were special because of the Green Ninja prophecy?
Each endowed with an elemental power that has been passed down through generations.
Nice, we get a little bit of lore of elemental powers, except for the fact that we need to learn when does the elemental powers pass down. Like, when do the children get it? Is it when parents die? Is it when they pass it down? Or do they just get it when they're born?
If that's true, then so is my sister Nia. But she can't do what I can.
Season 5, wait until you get to Season 5, Kai.
Power lies in all of you. It only needs to be awoken.
Gamadon, just tell Kai she's gonna be the master of water. I know they say that, like, Nia wasn't ready, but what made them think that Nia wasn't ready? Was it something that her mom did that made them realize, like, no matter what, there really can't be another watermelon element? Or if there is, they have to, like, keep a very close eye on her because of whatever, like, their parents did? Because honestly, this is so suspicious and we never get clarification, like, why they kept it from Nia.
I don't know. Most of these people I have not seen, but they...
I mean, that would make sense. Probably most of the Elemental Masters just kept to themselves.
Karloff cold. Karloff just wants her cloak.
I hate to break it to you, man, but that's just goddamn assault.
Just jump in whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until you get your ass beaten to you, Kai.
Kai started this. He can finish it.
I love how Gamadon's like, nope, we're not dealing with this. Kai started this, he can finish it. Even if he ends up with 1,000,000 broken bones. Well, this doesn't look good. Also, I love the lady that he was trying to help. She was like in the background. She's like, don't notice me, please don't notice me. They're just fighting everywhere. Is any of the Elemental Masters gonna jump in or like stop them from fighting?
I'm sorry if I was cold to you earlier.
Thanks, Klaus, for finally doing something useful in your life. Oh no, what did she do? Did she steal his powers?
Welcome to Chen's Island.
How did Chen inherit an entire island?
Looking out for his interest.
Interesting.
Well, it seems like Gamadon know the ninjas are gonna have a good time at this tournament.
Or to never return.
You know, you should never swear. It's a sign of weak verbal skills.
Jay, for the love of God, just shut up before Gamadon actually murders you.
If Zane's on that island, we'll find him.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. That's a humongous island. And Zane's alive. How are you alive? You were blown up, and also you were repaired in Ninjago City. How did you get all the way over here? Did Chen kidnap you? When did he kidnap you?
6. Only one can remain.
Now, this is where I quickly pause the reaction to quickly tell you to, hey, leave a like on this video if you enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification, and please leave a comment. Now, onto the reaction.
Of Elements welcomes its brave fighters.
I love the season. It's already hype. By the way, this like probably like tied with the next season because honestly, they're both the best.
Master Chen will be pleased you've returned.
I don't think he will. I think he'll probably be pissed off because guess what? He's good now. You guys are clearly still evil.
And how is it we're on an island I've never seen on any map? And
probably because it's hidden from public view so no idiots go and try to investigate the island.
care to explain how the face to Ninjago's most popular noodle house is secretly assembling an underground fighting tournament?
Master.
I hate to break it to you guys, but he was already doing that beforehand. You guys forget where Kai was at.
Chen used to be a friend. Now he's a traitor.
Ah, what did he do to betray you guys?
During the Serpentine Wars, Chen turned against his own kind and sided with the treacherous snakes.
Why would he align himself with snakes? Doesn't he know he can never trust snakes? And which snakes did he align himself with?
The battle you and Uncle Wu fought together in? He was an enemy?
Yeah, no duh he was an enemy. That is exactly what your father was telling you about.
He used deception to divide the elemental masters.
Well, hopefully he can't use the same deception to divide you guys. Right, you guys? You guys are a solid team. Well, I hope you are.
And in a deal for his surrender, Chen was to never leave this island.
Which he 100% broke because guess what? He has a Chen noodle house that's in goddamn Ninjago.
Little did we know, he'd begin to build his criminal empire from here.
You know what? Fail. That's shame on you guys. You guys should have kept more of a track on him. Why didn't you guys keep more of a track on him? You're like, oh, we banished him on an island. He's gonna deal nothing with us. He can't escape. It's not like he can't walk on grounds. Like maybe the first couple of years he wouldn't walk on grounds because he's afraid he's gonna get thrown on there. But after realizing that no one's gonna catch him, he decided to leave and, recruit people.
He may have divided our ancestors, but he's not gonna divide us.
Well, I don't think he really has to divide you. I think he just has to threaten your loved ones. Kai's already in the boat of that train.
Will melt her icy heart. Just wait.
I love that Garmadon is so sick of Kai already. He's like, I don't want to deal with teenagers and the lovey-dovey-ness. Yo, this is so cool. And also the music makes it like 1,000 more intense.
Sufficient. The only way on or off this island is with his permission.
Which I'm guessing you got because you definitely left this island. Or maybe you harnessed the dragon. Because I definitely know you guys could do that, but you just decide never to do it.
Chen was my enemy. He was my sensei.
Why would you trust an evil guy to teach you? Oh wait, never mind. I forgot Garmadon was bitten by evil. That's why.
When I was your age, I sought a darker means of guidance.
What do you mean Lloyd's age? Sho, stop trying to gaslight me and thinking that Garmadon's not 1,000 years old. Can we just say that Garmadon's 1,000 years old? That's already canonized. Why we gotta try to gaslight me and thinking that, oh, it wasn't that long ago, that he's not 1,000 years old like Wu is. Like, stop it.
He taught me to win at all costs, no matter who I hurt.
Yeah, well, he was a manipulated dictator, Garmadon. What were you expecting from him?
It wasn't until you saved me that I saw the light.
Aw, nice. And also, I think you've always seen the light. You were just manipulated by the evil venom, and you thought you had to destroy your son because of a goddamn prophecy.
Welcome to the Tournament of Elements.
And thank you for having us. Also, this is Shin. He's the best.
Now everyone can all die.
A bit overdramatic, don't you think, Shin?
Obtain it, move on. Allow your opponent to take it. Loser!
Ah, simple, straightforward. Those are great explanations for the rules.
Who fights will be the same. Your powers will keep you in the tournament.
Sorry, the video stalled for like 2.5 seconds there. I don't know why it did that. And also, it would have been nice if no two tournaments were the same in the other season that we got this Tournament of Sources.
Just what this place needs. Creepy clowns.
Not clowns, kabuki.
Yeah, Jay, Kabuki. Be decent for once.
And jesters.
Well, whatever they are, I don't like them.
Hey Cole, they're the only people here that will not try to annihilate them, so you better warm up to them fast.
Oh, so handsome.
Why is this here? Why do you have this in Kai's room?
Every device with.
Why does Kai's firepower hurt him in this series? It's only in this series, never happens again. Is it because he stopped using his firepower for so long that he's now, I don't know, out of shape of using his own element?
Your room has been configured to interact with your own electrical signal.
Okay, for the rest of this segment, it's just them being shown to the room, so I can skip this segment until we get to the fighting area.
Since you weren't invited by Master Chen,
What do you mean Garmadon got thrown out? He can't get thrown out. He's supposed to be important in this season.
Fine, I'll just stand guard. I wouldn't want anything to happen to them.
Garmadon, just break back in. You definitely know that Chin's definitely gonna try to cheat and kick all the ninjas out.
Or enough jade blades for every participant.
Nice to see Garmadon actually doing what I told him to just climb up the building.
This room could use a breath of
Oh no, Jay, you gotta get out of there. Wait a minute, don't get out of there. You're gonna be naked. Nature guy, how did you break into his room? How did they already put a gin blade in his room? Unless they already did all this before the competition started. I mean, that makes more sense than any other explanation.
A jade blade?
And there's another one. Good luck, Kai, trying to defeat the girl you have a crush on. And Lloyd is getting his ass handed to him by the element of Master of Smoke. Honestly, that is quite a powerful element.
Help me!
Kai, why would you help her? You don't help the enemy. Even if you have a crush on her, don't help her out.
Sorry, Hot Tamale.
See, I told you shouldn't help her out. Now she has a lead on you. I love that Kai's next plan. He just sees Carl and he's like, oh, I'm just gonna beat him up. I'm not even gonna look for a gin blade. I'm just gonna beat up this fucker.
Can't fight on a full stomach.
Well, thankfully for you, Cole, you don't have to, since the gin blade is right there in front of you.
Too slow, Rocky boy.
Or never mind, you're simply too slow for Griffin Turner.
Start again!
Jay, why are you fighting naked? Great, now everyone who sees you has to bleach out their eyes. What? And I called it. I knew they were gonna teach. I knew it. And here comes Garmadon to save the day once again. And Kai is fighting Koloff. Of course, he's fighting Koloff for the gin blade. Honestly, this is ironic. Hopefully, he has more stamina and able to defeat him.
Looks like you got a screw.
Oh, never mind. He's just gonna cheat in order to win. Also, where the hell did you get a screwdriver from? I love how everyone's happy that Kai won, and Garmadon's over there like, you little motherfucker.
He cheated!
I did what I had to do.
That is not how you win.
I see why Chin recruited Kai to his side. He's like, you know what? He plays dirty because he knows what it takes to win. Well, R.I.P. Koloff and wherever the hell he went.
What's under the trapdoor? What happens when you lose?
Don't think about that.
I love how Garmadon's like, yeah, it's best if you don't think about it. You'll definitely get nightmares. And Jay's like, what do you mean don't think about it? It's all I've been thinking about.
Then it's a good thing we're ninja. Meet me in my room at midnight.
Oh, it's nice to see you guys still have plans in rescuing Zane. I forgot that we were sent here to do exactly that.
This is private.
Jay, you're being completely rude. This guy has done nothing to you.
Kai! Jay, would you stop making noise?
You had asked about...
Jay, shut up. Kai's trying to do his best in order to tell this girl to kindly F off so he can help you up. He's doing his best.
We'll need to split up.
No, we stick together.
Hi, Cole. Nice to see you alive. Where the bloody hell did you go?
This bed is,
Cole, I get it. You like my bed. Will you stop?
Honestly, I just stop it at some points I love in Ninjago, and I really have nothing to say, but I have to say something or it will probably hit me with a copyright strike.
You're ridiculous.
I hate to break it to you guys, but you guys look absolutely ridiculous.
Wait, it's Skylar's room, and it looks like she's training.
Puff, don't spy on girls.
Let me see.
Is everyone on the Ninja Force a secretly Puffs? Why is no one stopping them?
What was it? What did you see?
Wait, she has fire powers? Wait a minute, she has fire powers?
If we're all descendants of elemental masters...
Kai's heart is on fire.
Yeah, that means Skylar's Kai's sister. That means they're related, which means, you know, awkwardness.
Stop licking your tattoos.
Well, it's nice to see you guys have a plan. Well, kind of a plan. Hopefully this works and you guys don't mess anything up.
Bring out the loser!
Why? Why? What are you planning to do with him? I know he was a bit of an asshole, but also, what are you planning to do with him? Wait, you stole his elemental power? Why did you steal his elemental power? What are you going to use with it?
Reese's, the chocolate's melting!
Well, if you guys didn't get caught for talking super loud, you're definitely gonna get caught now.
They must not escape!
I love this scene. I love how the minions are doing this dumb little run. You all are idiots. You guys knew the booby trap was there. And then you guys just tripped over it. And then you almost died.
That has got to be the second.
Well, if the booby traps didn't kill them, this would definitely do. And also, how did you get this humongous snake? Hey guys, I suggest you guys run a lot faster or find that hidden switch you guys came out of. Oh, thank the Lord that you guys are alive. How about we agree never to do that again?
Yes, we do know who the imposters are, don't we?
Episode 37, Versus.
Hello, I'm Savannah Cassie. Today we're watching more Ninjago. Let's get on to the reaction. Hey Zane, it's nice to see you still alive. And also, what are you doing on top of a mountain? Weren't you captured by Chen? Oh god, Zane, what did you get yourself into this time? Hey yo, it's Zane's Ice Dragon. Wait a minute, why is Zane's Ice Dragon all chained up? Hey Zane, there is no worry here. That dragon is your friend. Just release your dragon. You guys will be friends. I'm guessing probably from Zane's reaction, he probably has amnesia, which means he doesn't remember that he and this dragon are definitely friends.
Zane, are you still there?
Hey yo, it's Pixel's voice. It's nice to see that she's still alive.
If you can hear me, wake up.
By the way, why is the bird representing Pixel? Maybe it's like because the bird and Pixel are the only two things he truly actually cares for?
It's amazing you dream. I've always wondered what it's like.
I love how Zane randomly has dreams. Like, that's also one of the things about him that's never explained. They're like, oh, Zane can't dream, and then, like, every single other time Zane can dream, and most of his dreams do come true. It's just, like, a weird thing that happens.
You've always been special.
Where am I?
Locked up in Shin's palace. How you got here, I have no idea. But guess what? It is explained in the video game how you got here. Ever heard of, like, Ronin? Like Return of Ronin's Captured or wherever the videos came where you finally get to introduce to Ronin? Yeah, it's explained that Ronin captured Zane and took him to Chin's Island. And we don't get to meet him until the next season. I'm like, why didn't you guys never explain Ronin in the last season if he's the main reason why Zane was captured?
Who are you?
I'm Pixel, a friend.
Just say you're his lover. Maybe he'll remember you faster.
And you're in danger and have to get out of here.
Are we sure that Zane's in danger? Chin's already took away his power. What more would he want from Zane?
Memory drive is out of sorts, and your elemental power...
Elemental power?
Ah, so I was correct. Zane does have amnesia. Well, good luck trying to fix that, Zane.
Pixel. We are compatible?
Yes, Zane. Yes, we are.
Well, that was the quickest I will remember you that I've ever seen.
Seriously. More light, please.
Right.
Hey, Nia, word to advice, maybe stop talking about boys. You've talked about boys so often that even Sensei Wu has fallen asleep to it.
Do you at least try to impart some wisdom?
No way. I'm not sticking my finger into that beehive.
See, even Sensei Wu knows when to not stick his nose into other people's business. He's like, you know what? This is not my problem.
Nothing. It's been days and still no word from Garmadon or the ninja.
Maybe they went camping. You don't know. They're just like, huh, ninjas and Garmadon are missing. Should we be worried about it? Nah, they're fine. And then days later, like, never mind, they may have died.
At least my brother is there to guide them.
This is my husband we're talking about, and that's what worries me.
He's good now, Masako. There's nothing to worry about. Or do you, I don't know, still have issues with your two relationship?
Nothing for you.
There's a valuable lesson here, son.
And yeah, what is it, Garmadon? Is it not to piss off the cafeteria person? Did you piss off this man in order for you not to be served wherever he's serving?
If you turn your back on your first evil sensei in an effort to go straight...
Well, it's not like it actually worked. You eventually turned evil. You just needed a little nudge.
You may not be served creamy biscuits.
Just ask one of the ninjas for the creamy biscuits. It's not that hard, Garmadon.
Fighting tournament? It's an alibi for Chen to steal everyone's powers.
Don't worry, that will happen a lot. Like every single season, someone is trying to steal your powers. It's gonna get normal now.
Ninjago City. I don't know what it is, but that place has had a string of bad luck.
Oh, don't worry, Kai. The string of bad luck has only just started.
Not so sure. From what Sensei G's told us about him, I have a feeling it's something far more...
I mean, not really. Legit, him taking over Ninjago was his second pick. He only really wanted to turn into Andokondrai.
Why, we all need to take care of our first rounds to give us more time.
I love Cole's look when he sees Jace in his PJs. He's like, are you fucking wearing PJs, dude?
Never quit. I used to think Ninja wouldn't steal your girlfriend.
Whatever.
OMG, get over Nia and just drop it.
Grudges hurts no one but yourselves.
He's right.
You talk to them like they're gonna listen to you, Garmadon. These ninjas don't listen to anyone.
Speed, gravity, smoke, nature, mind.
Oh, Kai's gonna fight? Wait a minute, doesn't Kai have a fire problem right at this moment? Well, hopefully he doesn't burn himself.
Remember, only one.
What the hell is up with that look? I already know how the season goes, so I know she's that spy, but I just love her acting. Oh, was she actually surprised that her dad actually put Kai in the arena this early on? Quick question. Why ain't Kai in the Master of Smoke fighting over a lava pit? Everyone else gets solid ground besides these two.
Is Gravis, Master of Gravity. Fight!
And again, the only problem I have is I have no clue what to say over this fighting scene. So probably this season is going to be very short. Because guess what? There's a lot of fighting scenes. Majority of the entire season. So yeah, these episodes are probably going to be a little bit shorter than the usual. I mean, reactions. Oh, it looks like Gryffindor is actually going to win. Gravity hasn't even caught up once. This is going to be an easy fight.
They call this a fight?
I love how Lloyd is so disappointed. He was like, I was hoping that someone would get the shit beaten out of them. Nothing's happening. I love how this man is like reading minds, but also while this man's reading minds, he's not really affecting what the other guy's doing. So the other guy should have just ran up and hit him. Because right now he's just kind of standing still, staring at him for like a hot minute. Oh, he used the Master of Nature's powers against him. That is so cool.
Versus Ash, Master of Smoke.
Okay, this is the only one I'm kind of a bit hyped to see how it turns out to be. Hey Ash, Master of Smoke, I know you're trying to make this guy lose, but hey, guess what? Look underneath where you guys are. You guys are in a lava pit. That is a super dangerous idea to do. Hey Kai, you can't beat up this guy. This guy will just turn smoke if you even try. So I just suggest you just try to get the Jade Blade. Kai, stop trying to fight the guy who can legit turn to smoke. Pick a different option. And Kai is dead. Kai is 100% dead.
Never.
Oh, so he can hurt them. He can do other things besides mind reading. That's cool.
Versus nature, nature usually wins.
I'm not even paying attention to whatever the Lord is saying. I'm looking at Kai in his sad little face. Why is he so sad?
What? Can't keep up? I'm over.
Griffin Turner, why are you trying to antagonize this guy? Just grab the Jade Blade and win.
This doesn't look good.
Seriously? Flowers? You could have traded that for sticks or, I don't know, rocks? You could throw rocks at this guy. You do realize that. Hey, Kai's using Spinjitzu. Also, he's destroying half the bridge. Also, shouldn't Spinjitzu be kind of banned? Because that's not really an element of power. That's just a technique they learned from their master, and no one else really knows how to do it. Well, RIP to the Master of Gravity. It was nice fighting with you, or nice seeing what you can do, but the Master of Mind is just a bit too powerful for you.
Whoa! How many buttons does that man have?
Same question here, and also a lot of buttons.
No magic!
I'm enjoying this.
I love that Chen is like, wait a second, no cheating. This fight is good. When it comes to a good fight, I don't want it to cheat. I want to see who is the best. I like that he's like kind of fair, even though he's most likely is gonna try to cheat his way to the top. He at least knows like who the good fighters are. Oh, smartest move, Kai.
Allow them to move forward. I beg you.
Klaus, you work for a man whose whole agenda is chaos. I think he could care less if the ninja snuck into his place.
Use my sorcery and put an end to this.
We'll use your magic in time, but not.
I love how Chin's like, relax, Klaus. We'll murder them eventually. Just not right now, because again, I love chaos.
Other ways to whittle them down.
Oh no, he's gonna make Cole and Jay fight. I already can sense it. Yep, by everyone's Halloween, I can definitely tell that he definitely 100% changed the brackets. This isn't gonna be good.
No, he can't do this.
He already did.
Hey, maybe instead of, fighting each other, you guys team up and try to stop Chin. I'm pretty sure you guys could take Chin down by yourselves.
Cheated! You changed the brackets!
Oopsie.
I mean, is it really cheating? Chin knows that you guys are all working together. It doesn't mean that you guys don't have to fight each other. Eventually you guys would have to fight each other, even if he didn't change the brackets.
What do we do? They can't fight each other. We can't.
What are you talking about, Lloyd? They've been fighting each other since this whole love triangle started.
Do what's been done. My only advice is to be at peace with it.
Peace?
Yeah, Jay's definitely not gonna live up to that. He's like, I've got nothing. Cole has everything. I'm going to die.
He's got super strength, and what do I have? Quick, tell me, what do I have?
I love that Jay's completely freaking out that he has to fight Cole, but also fair.
Listen to my dad. We find Zane, then none of us have to battle.
Oh, that's right. Completely forgot about Zane. Even though I saw him 2.5 seconds ago, I've been occupied with a bunch of fighting scenes heading my way. I was like, oh yeah, we're supposed to be rescuing that dude. That was the main purpose of the season.
We need your help, Neuro.
You think I can get...
Don't ask Noah for help. Don't ask any of these people for help right now. They're all trying to bite you in the back.
Close to Chen to read his mind, so you can find your robotic friend and not have to fight.
Don't forget.
Quick question. How far away could, the Master Mo read his mind? Because I feel like I do remember him having to be a lot closer to the person in order to read their minds. So, why didn't he do that from the beginning? Or do they actually assume that it's actually just a tournament to see who's the greatest and he didn't think anything else was up?
Cole thinks Jay won't last long in a fight.
You think that? Well, you just said it yourself. But you...
See, this is what I was saying earlier about not trusting the enemy.
Your competition. The sooner you're out, the better for me.
If you want...
I know. You're not going to, because I know in 2.5 seconds you're just gonna stab them in the back in order to win. That's what all of you guys just do.
You're built differently. You have to search deep within yourself.
I love how Pixel's over here is like, hey Zane, you have new different body parts and new functions. How do you fucking figure them out?
That's it. You're remembering.
Pixel, remind me, when did Zane ever do this? Or does she 100% already know his new blueprints and what he can do? So she's like, oh yeah, you can do this now.
I'm a cold man. Never liked the color blue.
Yeah, Zane, this is a horrible time to do it. The moment I heard the gods, I was like, Zane, stop doing what you're doing. They're gonna turn you scrap metal.
Suggest you break out when everyone's at the big fight.
You mean we must break out?
Yeah, sure, whatever the hell you say, buddy.
Not so tight.
No, there must be a million ways to get closer to Chan. This is not one of them. Just walk up to him normally when he's, on the ground and ask him a question. Then use your power. Don't sneak into the Kabuki's area. This is a girl's area. Don't do that.
Klaus, I was just leaving.
Thank you, Klaus, for kicking him out. Also, can you beat the living shit out of him for being a goddamn idiot and a perv? I mean, he wasn't technically being a perv. But guess what? He could have easily just been a perv.
As what to find out that you were helping them?
I mean, the worst they could do is just single him out. Also, I don't think they would really care, because every time, like, all these people are against each other's backs, I don't think they would feel that offended.
I'm the master of the mind. I'm smarter than that.
Hey, Klaus, since you're a dark user of, dark arts magic, do you have a force field around your mind? Because if not, I would recommend maybe getting one for future use. Damn, both the boys finally realized they should have been just kissing instead.
They're for a spell. A spell for what? I don't know.
Well, he is a sorcerer who does dark magic. I'm not surprised it wouldn't be for a spell.
But it's in his spellbook, on page 149.
Well, at least they know the page of the number that the spell they're trying to perform, so they don't have to go flipping through the entire spellbook trying to find whatever spell he's trying to perform.
May as well be Jay. This fight's been a long time coming.
OMG, just kiss. Kiss and get over it. Kiss and get over whatever the hell you guys are going over. Alright, it's Nia. Just get over her. Please. Get over it.
Jay's not your enemy. Chen is. Remember that.
I mean, he is right, but I don't think Chen's gonna allow you guys to work together and beat him. As you know, the rule is only one can remain.
Master of...
Damn, Cole and Jay are out for blood. They didn't even allow Chen to finish his sentence. They're like, fuck you, we're gonna murder each other.
Valuable ninja!
Eat dirt, Bluebell!
You know what I just kind of realized? That Cole's rocks kind of have a green, glowing thing around it. Why do they do that?
Oh, Klaus, go get me popcorn!
Of course, Chen wants popcorn. He's an Agent Chaos and he loves when it happens, so he must always have a bucket of popcorn with him.
Let's get out of here.
Oh my god, they murdered her. What do you mean they murdered her? Why did they murder her?
What are you...
Oh, he put her in her, memory drive or his hard drive. That's cute. Maybe once they leave the island, he can make her a body.
Zane! You've taken my neural drive and...
Well, now he's got a girl stuck in his head. Good luck dealing with that, Zane.
Zane! Behind you! Initiate a basic...
Max.
How the bloody hell did you know that he was trying to escape? Weren't you going to go get him popcorn? Was on your way to getting popcorn also checking on the prisoner?
What are we doing? I don't want you out. You're not my enemy.
I love that Cole finally realized, once he hurt Jay, he was like, shit, I don't want to hurt my best friend. What exactly are we doing? We really need to stop this.
To hurt you, Jay. If I knew it would destroy our friendship, I'd take it all back.
Hate to break it to you, Cole, but I don't think Jay's listening to you. I think he's still 100% planning on murdering you.
Losing Mia, but I take blame for that. I was more upset about losing you.
Gay, shut up, fandom. I can say it. Also, kiss. Just kiss already.
Dry crushers!
Yep, I called it. I knew Chin wasn't going to allow that to happen.
And I've got yours!
Well, good luck in destroying all that. It's nice to see that Cole and Jay are finally getting along. It's been a minute. Hey Jay, I hate to break it to you, but I'm pretty sure that guy is 100% dead. I'm pretty sure you 100% murdered that guy. Yes, the full force of button mashing. Let's go. Have you guys ever stopped and thought about how completely insane this is? Like, how much time did Chin have in order to make all of this to be like a trapdoors wherever he goes? He completely made this island full of trapdoors. Like, it is completely 100% insane.
And it should be you! You and I know I'm lucky to have even made.
It's nice to see that Jay, like, you know what? I would have lost. Even if, like, we had to fight about, like, on different terms. Like, you would have won anyway. What? He gave it to Jay? Why would you give it to Jay? Like, I know the reason why he gave it to Jay, but still.
Zane's beacon! Coming from somewhere off the coast. But that's impossible.
Not unless he's secretly alive. Have you ever thought about that, Nia?
Episode 38, Ninja Roll.
On to another episode reaction. Now, before we start this episode reaction, I must quickly tell y'all to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications, and please leave a goddamn comment.
Master of Sound!
Oh, Skylar's fighting? Hey, guess what? We can finally figure out if Skylar and Kai are related or not, even though we know that we're not, and I just love making jokes.
Miney Mo. Catch a jade blade by...
Oh, so I'm guessing the Master of Sound is blind. Also, why are you guys allowing a blind man to fight? Even if he can't fight, I don't know. I think that's a little bit unfair. Oh, that is so cool how he's like able to like see her through his like music and sound waves. That's so cool. So I'm guessing one of these giant pot things have the J blade.
The Master of Sound's gotten stronger since the last time I saw him.
And when was that, Gamadon? 1,000 years ago? I don't think 1,000 years ago. He would have been dead by now. But when was that? Honestly, we need lore.
I mean, the more they think we're a team, the bigger targets we put on ourselves.
Hey Jay, I hate to break it to you, but you guys been on this island for days, so it's a little bit too late to be sitting opposite ends of each other. They already know that you're a team, and no matter of not sitting together will put that idea out of their brains.
Sure, we just lost Cole and still can't find Zane, but we're a team.
Poor Lloyd, but honestly, he's trying his best. He's like, we're a team, a bit smaller, but guess what? We're still a team, and the other ninjas are like, we really shouldn't just be a team. We should really just break up and never work together ever again.
Julie found out they might be related.
Her element isn't fire. She's the Master of Amber.
That is very one strong ability to ever have.
Power of anyone she's touched.
You're telling me we're not related?
It's nice to see that Kai 100% never even listened to anything that Gamadon even said. He just said, oh, you two aren't related. Kai's like, I could date her now?
We'll fight each other. And that means...
Those gyms are 100% fake, right? Like, I feel like this is just a fake setup.
Chow house. That is all. Thank you. You can go.
Oh, so I was correct. Those were fake gems. There's no way you could break a diamond by just gripping your heart. I guess that Massive Earth would have able to do that, but not you.
Alright, so you got that too.
Yeah, Cole, I hate to break it to you, but they 100% took away your powers. He's like, you guys haven't taken away my powers yet. I can break out of here. He's like, never mind. You guys taking away my power. Yeah, they wouldn't put you in a cage if they didn't take away your power, Cole.
You're letting me go?
Of course not. Your presence is required in the factory.
Yeah, Cole, of course they're not gonna let you go. The evil one in your mind made you think, oh, they might let me go. No, Cole, they own a noodle shop. They're most likely just gonna put you in the noodle warehouse and make you make noodles. I love how they are like, oh, fine, you're gonna be disobedient? We're just gonna drag you to work.
That's how they make the noodles. And that's the dumpling machine.
Well, Cole's 100% definitely sold of working here. R.I.P. to Cole, we're never gonna see him again.
No eating the merchandise.
Klaus, you just realized you lost your best employee? If you just allow him to occasionally eat the merchandise, he will forever be in your debt. You will have a stronghold over Cole. Cole will never leave.
Not that one.
Why do you even have that lever? It looks like that lever really leads to nowhere besides making you pour flour on someone. Why is that lever there?
The minute you tell me the coast is clear, I'm busting out of here.
How are you planning to do that? Even if you got out of here, you still had to, go through a humongous maze. And guess what? You're blind. You don't have your elemental powers to tell you where to go. So guess what? You're going to be eaten by a goddamn giant snake. Good luck with that.
You're the labyrinth guarded by Big Snake.
My name's not...
See, even they agree with me. They're like, you're going to die if you go through this plan, dude.
And you say the noodle trucks disappear at night. But where do they go?
How did Nia figure out that this island is related to Chin's noodle house? How did she figure that out? Because we legit feel like I skipped an episode where she figured that out. Also, I love how it's like Chin's noodle house, and Wu's like, yeah, never heard of that man. I don't know where he's from. Maybe from an enemy that I forget to mention you all. Hey, Master Wu, you know about this guy.
Discontinue the puffy pot sticker. They were...
Oh, hey, Dareth. Oh my god, please tell me Dareth is going to be a main important character in this series. Please.
You have a problem. Take it up with them.
I love how Dareth is 100% in this moment of fucking caring. This man's like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this. You go take it on with them.
Couldn't sleep either. Not when we still have to get...
This is a wonderful plan. Looking for your friend on an island surrounded by gods 24/7. How could this not go wrong? Like I said, easily gonna be caught. Are they doing a competition in the middle of the night? Hey dude, they barely had any rest. They're gonna be so out of it.
We should be getting used to this by now.
Did I ever mention...
Of course Jay would do something like that. Also, I love how everyone's immediately awake at the middle of the night. Are all you guys' sleeping schedule just horrible?
I should have never admitted that.
Weirdo.
Yes, he is, but at least he's charming.
Who's fighting? Tell us now.
Easy. It's gonna be Lloyd versus someone else. I don't know who all the Elemental Masters are, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Form if I remember correctly.
The Green Ninja versus the Master of Form.
I knew it.
I hear she can look like anyone. She'd be right under...
Did Gamadon tell you all this? I feel like maybe Gamadon told him all this and somehow he just randomly remembers. Or maybe he's not actually Kai.
Aside from a sore back, not many.
Oh, so this is 100% the Master of Form. Lloyd, do not spill any of your secrets.
Watch your back, Green Ninja.
Well, you're completely fucked. Good luck with the tournament, Lloyd. Mr. Blind Guy, don't do it. You're gonna get yourself caught or eaten.
To feed my serpent.
Well then, okay then. R.I.P. to Mr. Blind Guy. Hopefully the serpent has a wonderful dinner. It was nice knowing you, I guess.
Karloff not make trouble. Karloff make...
Well, it's nice to see the metal guy at least has PTSD. He's like, nope, not dealing with that. Never again.
Noodle.
Mr. Metal Guy, why would you do that to Cole? What did Cole do?
I know this game. It's just like...
No, it's not like that. This is my...
I love how Chin's super possessive. He's like, no one else made this game beside me. It's original. I made it with my own sweat, blood, and tears. No one else copied me. Or I didn't steal from the idea.
Anyone you wish, or hurt for that matter.
Well, Lloyd and his team is definitely gonna lose. They have no one on their side unless they round up some people and tell them about Chin's plan. Hey, guess what? I found an idea. Tell them about Chin's plan.
We're still a team.
First plan I recommend you guys is stay away from Kai. Kai is gonna be the reason you guys fail.
How about some spectator ambience?
I love that no one's really awake. Like, it's the legit just Klaus and Garmadon watching this. None of his servants or Kabuki are awake. But to be fair, it's the middle of the night, so he's like, you know what, my servants need sleep. And them in the middle of the night in the room, so like, do I hear Master Chin making a tournament in the middle of the night? It's the fucking middle of the night. I'm gonna write a complaint. And then he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for you guys to lose you to sleep. You guys can take it out on me in the morning.
For winning it all. I'd never think of it.
Maybe you should.
Hey Kai, is it just me or is Skylar getting suspicious every single episode that we watch her for? Maybe keep a closer eye on her.
Yeah, don't touch anyone.
Who am I supposed to hold on to?
No one. Absolutely no one. You're supposed to figure out how to escape by yourself, dickpid.
Thanks. Sorry.
Oh, that's a cool idea. You guys could use your elemental powers and get ahead of the tournament.
On roller skates? You crazy? I'd never
I love Kai, like, tackling Lloyd in order to tell him the information. But to be fair, he probably never meant to, like, tackle Lloyd. And Lloyd's like, I barely even know how to skate. I'm surprised I even know how to do this. I don't remember anyone teaching me. If I use my powers, I'm definitely going to die.
Start slinging noodles.
Quiet! You're gonna blow my...
By the way, there's no way that Chin's members are gonna allow Nia into this scene. She looks nothing like them, right?
Far out. But wait a minute. I don't see any...
I like how Death 100% believes that Nia works for Chin, but to be fair, in his fault, like, the ninjas have a million jobs. Like, working for Chin's new house could be one of their jobs.
No, it's not. You're not coming with me.
Too late, Nia. Once Death makes up his mind, you kind of have to deal with him.
It worked on Miss Sakura, didn't it?
Oh, Garmadon, what did you do? What did you do? Whoops, wrong person, Jay, but I see where you're heading. Oh no, they got Lloyd's Jade Blade. Now Lloyd can't win in the tournament. Hey Jay, get Lloyd's stupid Jade Blade for him, please. You're the only hope we have in this goddamn tournament.
You didn't learn that in your mother-son skate-off, did you?
Lloyd, you have no reason to judge Jay. Jay's the only person helping you out here. Great. Now there are vehicles trying to kill their opponents. Well, most likely kill Lloyd, because Jen definitely wants Lloyd out of this tournament way bad.
She has the lead,
and now she's got a super duper pass on you guys, and there's no way for you guys to win unless you guys team up with other people. Tell them about Chin's plans. Oh, thank the Lord. Kai is finally doing something useful and actually using his elemental powers for once. Good job, Kai.
Knew what this tournament was really about. Maybe they'd help us.
They help you for 2.5 seconds before training you guys. Because guess what? No one in this tournament can actually trust each other at all.
He's telling me.
Thank you, Nero, for finally telling the truth. Thanks for being a colossal dick in this entire tournament arc. Hey, you realize the truth, and he's like, nah, I'm not gonna help the ninjas. I'm gonna be a colossal dick and help the enemy. Fuck you all.
Took the buggy. Take the wheel!
Yo, Lloyd stole the Land Rover. Oh, he's so gonna catch up and win. Wait a second, they're most likely gonna cheat. Someone stop Chin for cheating. It's nice to see that Chin's still cheating. He's like, I don't want Lloyd to win. I will do everything in my power so Lloyd doesn't win. I hate that boy. I love how obsessed like Chin is in order for his ideas or person to win. Like, he'll do anything. He'll use magic, he'll cheat, he'll use trapdoors, he'll touch any buttons he wants. He'll do anything for his teammate to win.
She doesn't have her blade!
And Let's go. That was such a cool thing.
Oh, look at that. He broke your record.
I so love Ramadan. He's like, he beat you record. How about that, Chin?
You kick us all out? What kind of tournament will you have then?
I love in the scene they all support Lloyd. They're like, yeah, we're all out if you try to kick Lloyd out. Because guess what? You cheated him multiple times. He's the only one that had to do what he had to do in order to win your stupid tournament.
You're alive! And
Yo, it's Zane! Cole's finally found him. And unlike the other ninjas who are just competing in this tournament and have completely forgot about trying to rescue the fan, Cole's like, oh, I found him. Thank the Lord. It's covered in flour, but guess what? I found him.
Episode 39. Spy for a Spy.
Hello, I'm Savannah Cassie. Today we're going to be reacting to more Ninjago. Let's get on to the reaction.
What?
I love that Cole is randomly whistling the theme song.
Say, not today. What changed?
Maybe he was simply just having an off day yesterday. Maybe he was just like, not in the right mind. And today he just feels a little bit better.
find a friend, and I found him. All I gotta do now.
Hate to break it to you, Cole. Just because you found Zane doesn't mean the struggle is over. You still have to find a way out of here.
Chin's made it nearly impossible to escape this place.
Oh, I know a simple way to get out of here. How about you just start a riot, which causes a distraction, which causes at least one of you guys to get out. Mostly Cole, because then Cole can find Zane, and Zane's the smart one, so he'll definitely find a way to get all of you out of here.
He'll solve anything Chen throws at us in no time.
I love that Cole is talking loudly in this room, and everyone can hear him. Even the gods that are above him. I love the gods, not thinking too much of it. Oh, they're like, oh, a prisoner is escaping? Well, that hasn't happened in a while. I think I'm just going to allow him to escape to see what will happen.
You put message in cook.
Hey, Cole, I hate to break it to you. You're definitely going to get caught if you put a red fortune cookie inside the fortune cookie. That is definitely going to be 100% suspicious.
Karloff.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm pretty sure Cole could 100% forget about you. Aren't you the guy that was trying to derobe Skylar earlier?
Let's move in.
Wait a minute.
I love how Dare definitely has a plan. He's like, Nia, you can't go in there. You're gonna get yourself killed. Here, let me help you out.
Undercover. Oh, yeah. Oh, that. Oh, perfect.
When did Dare learn to do all of this with his makeup? I think he's definitely making her look like a kabuki. But honestly, where did you get the skills in learning how to do all this?
How did you manage to change my clothes?
True.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dare did 100% change Nia's clothing. How did you do that?
Wasp eggs. Delicious.
I think I'll pass.
Yeah, you, me, both, Lloyd. You, me, both. Also, did you have to touch the food in order to decide whether or not you're gonna pass on that opportunity?
This is a feast to celebrate the 8th of you.
I love how it's been normal food for the last couple of episodes, and now Chin is pulling out all the stops and weird abnormal food. Where did you get all this, Chin?
And I must
Hey, Chin, I think there's something up with your kabuki. I think your kabuki are all deranged.
It's about Chen's dirty plot to steal our powers. We're safe in our...
I love that Chin's over here poking party in class, like, eat the thing, and class is like, no, I don't want to eat the thing. Chin's like, eat it, and class is like, no, stop poking me with the food.
Each fighter that loses gives him strength.
Yeah, well, that's food for thought. You act like they're actually gonna stay together. I definitely know once Chin realized there is a alliance, he's definitely gonna split them down the road. Again, because none of this team can actually stick together.
Soon he'll be too powerful for even all of you combined to overcome.
You just need the main four. The other people aren't even important to this storyline. It's not like they actually do anything to help you guys out.
Eat them, Klausy Klaus. Just read the fortunes.
I love that Chin could care less about the fortune cookie. All he wants to know what's inside is the fortune.
Told them about our secret ceremony.
Do they know?
I love how no one is suspicious that the piece of paper that's usually inside the fortune has suddenly turned red. I'm guessing that might be normal. And also I love how he's like, our plan is being fooled. The ninjas know about plan. And Chin's like, just give me the fortune cookie. I could care less.
Stealing everyone's power. I am.
Oh wow, you definitely know 100% this man has a plan if he's just gonna outright admit what his plan already is.
Your staff.
So I'm guessing this staff is gonna be important in future context. Hey, how about we just take the staff and break it? I think your powers would return if you just break the staff.
Prize and be the greatest fighter ever in the history of Ninjago.
I love Chin's plan is like, oh, I'm gonna fool you all and trick you and think you guys gonna have the staff of power. Like Chin's ever gonna give you guys the staff of power at all.
Tell them what you saw, Nero.
I'm sorry to believe that Klaus has blackmail on Noah. Klaus, what do you have on Noah that makes Noah so afraid of you?
You'd be so quick to believe everything you say. How do we know you're not lying to get the staff for you?
He's the Green Ninja / the Gold Ninja. How much more power does he need?
What?
Oh, Skylar's got the fortune cookie. Well, that's not a good sign.
Would you cut it out?
Jay, it's me.
Hey, Jay, I think that Kabuki, who's 100% definitely Nia, is trying to get your attention. And yes, I was correct. It was 100% Nia. Hello, Nia. Nice to see you here.
That was big of you both.
Love is like war, Nia. Everybody gets hurt.
Thanks, Jay. Thanks for that. Thanks for acting all tough and macho. You did not have to do all that.
However, that means you can get close to Klaus's spellbook. All we know is that
It's nice to see that Kai's the only person that has brains in this goddamn group and the only person that thought of this plan. Yes, she's undercover. She's the only person that could get close to finding any sort of truth about Klaus or Master Chen.
Your little alliance. Someone in your circle of trust is a spy.
You know what would have been hilarious if there was actually no spy? Like if Skylar was just a random person just competing in the tournament and Nia was just completely way off. It was just like Chin being 100% smart and realizing the ninjas and the competition are working together since the rollerblade episode.
Spy?
Well, it's nice to see that Klaus is 100% suspicious of Nia. Nia, you need to hurry up and get out of there.
Do you know that servant girl?
No.
Is Skylar suspicious of Nia? I feel like she would definitely know how the Kabuki would act around everyone since she lived there, or maybe she doesn't know how exactly they would act with other people because it seems like it's just the Kabuki, Chin servants, and then just Chin. So maybe she's like, oh, the Kabuki's being a little bit more comfortable with the ninjas than the other Kabuki. I'm guessing that's fine, but I guess I'll just keep my eye out on her.
Cole and your friend Zane will be breaking out. You're lucky this didn't end up in the wrong hands.
Uh-huh. Ironic that you say that, Skylar.
He found Zane. I can't believe it.
I love how no one's shocked about this news. The ninjas have been searching for Zane since episode 1 to find out if he's okay. And the Coles find him. And everyone's so neutral about it besides Kai. Kai's like, oh my god, we finally found him. He's okay. And then the other ninjas like, yeah, we know that. He's Zane.
Thanks, Skylar. It's good to know that there are some people here we can trust.
Yeah, sure. Trust is the funny word, isn't it? It's nice to see the ninjas might be in trouble. Also, Neo might be in trouble. And Death is just in his van rocking and rolling.
Get him!
Cole, I hate to break it to you, but you're gonna die if you keep eating noodles like that. How? Just how? No way this actually works.
Now I feel better.
Yup, and he got caught. I'm surprised the noodle thing didn't snap sooner.
Ha! It was all worth it!
And he got the keys. Good job, Cole. Now time to break out Zane. Oh, finally, the ice dragon is sleeping. Now you can finally break out of here, Zane. Oh, never mind. It was just a big dream and Cole's actually gonna break you out of here. this guy a hot minute to finally realize his keys were missing. What took you so long to realize your keys were missing, dude?
This will change everything.
What? What is it, Nia? What is the spell? Please tell us. Golly, I swear to God, if you get caught, I'm going to murder you. Oh, Klaus 100% knows something is up. He doesn't know exactly what the mark means, but he'll figure it out.
That way, that will only take us back to where we started.
Maybe.
Yeah, why isn't Zane leading? Every single time they go on these like field quests, and like anytime it's not Zane leading, they always end up lost. Just allow Zane to lead. He's a walking machine.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that sound.
I suggest you guys stop running unless you want to be snake food for breakfast or lunch or dinner or whatever time it is. I love Zane's reaction. He's like, holy shit, that's a humongous snake. No, thank you. I'm gonna stop bolting the other direction.
Scenarios. Pixel? You got a girl stuck in your head?
I love Cole's reaction. He's like, why the fuck do you have a girl in your head? When did Pixel get inside your head? What happened? I love that Zane, like, has amnesia and Pixel just knows what he can do. So she's like, dude, you can do this. Just do what I say. Zane's like, okay, I trust you, even though I have no recognition that I could actually do this from the beginning.
Your little alliance. I'm gunning for that stack.
Oh my god, are they trying to figure out who the spy is? Well, their alliance is definitely gonna be short-lived.
Who is passing information to Chen?
I love that it's Garmadon guarding the door. He's like, no one's getting across me. If someone gets across me, they have to murder me in order to do that.
Don't know who, but someone here isn't who they say they are.
Thanks, Noah. You're humongous help with this investigation. Honestly, why is he a ninja?
Trust you. Maybe I should use your power and see inside your head.
Oh yeah, Skylar could do that, but unfortunately you should not be allowing her to do that since she is, you know, the spy. But unfortunately you guys don't see that because Kai is all love-struck with her.
Don't have to. There has to be a more civilized way around this.
There is.
You act like them fighting is gonna cause anything. They've been fighting from day one. This is why you guys aren't together.
Everyone who's ever worked for Chen has the Anacondre tattoo on their back.
Well, this is going to be an easy schedule to find the tattoo, just find the traitor. Unfortunately, the traitor is going to use the chameleon's power, so unfortunately, you will not be able to find her. What the fuck was that scene? Why the hell did they do that? Why did they animate it like that?
You better tell me they've caught the escaped prisoner!
Hey Nia, word to advise when spying Chin, maybe put the, you know, dangerous spells someone's safe, like in a plant. So just in case they have to search you or for some reason will search you, they won't find it on you.
One has stolen the spell.
Do you
need the spell book to perform the spell? I would assume with who you are, you would have already memorized that shit.
If it gets into the hands of the ninja,
then they will be able to stop you. But guess what? You have to factor in the siding of, hey, will these teams even work together in order to stop you? Here's my answer. No until the very last two episodes. Legit, none of these people even trust each other until the last few episodes. It's so annoying.
It gets everywhere.
Oh my god, Klaus knows. He definitely knows. Oh, Nia, you are so screwed. You better the fuck get out of there.
in this room.
Oh, Nia's so doomed. This is why I told you to put in a plant gully. Then when they have to investigate you, then you wouldn't be caught. Oh, thank the Lord, Derek fucked up. The only time we were actually A-okay with Derek fucking up, because guess what? It saved Nia.
From the spy. Find the signal, find the...
I mean, you're right and wrong in the way. You probably won't even recognize Derek. You'll probably just be like, he was on the island? I didn't even realize he was on the island.
Stay put.
Okay, this is weird, because Klaus 100% is suspicious of Nia. He's very suspicious of her, and he does nothing to, like, tell Chin about his suspicions. Like, can he not investigate her without like Chin's approval because she's like dressed up as a kabuki. Like the only way to investigate the kabuki is with Chin's approval.
Dareth, what have you done now?
Nia, I'm starting to believe you want to get caught. You need to speak a little bit more softly.
It's me. I came to you with the fortune cookie.
I'm sorry, but...
Well, there goes Kai and Skylar's relationship like there wasn't anyone to begin with.
Where'd Shadow go?
How did you guys allow the man who can turn into a little shadow out of your sight? Jay, you're fine. It's a fucking painting. It can't be that heavy.
Cast a long shadow, old man.
And Gamadon, you suck. You legit had one job. Guard the door. How did you mess up that badly?
Walk out that door.
Doesn't have that tattoo, but guess what? She's not using her powers. She's using someone else's powers.
Now harder! Really get into it!
Oh, Nia definitely wants to kill herself. She definitely wants to kill herself and forget that she ever did this.
What are you doing?
I was,
I love these villains. They're just like rocking and rolling to the music. And the main guys, they're like, you guys are supposed to be investigating the music, not rocking and rolling. This is why you guys are just underlings.
Go!
Well, there goes that hologram plan. Why do you guys have so many holograms that you could turn into this one truck? Shouldn't you guys have like just the Chin truck, the Naoma truck, and just the Rock truck? Well, RIP to death. Good luck getting out of that one, bud.
You're on your own! Go on without me!
So you're the...
Nia, you need to make that thing quieter or talk in code or get an earpiece. This thing gets you caught every single time.
Get her!
And now they're trying to kill Nia. Took you guys forever to figure out that she was the spy.
Ninja doesn't save himself. He protects those who can't protect themselves.
Yo, what do you mean Cole's going back to rescuing his little group? That's so cute.
What?
Nia, that's a horrible hiding place. Why would you hide behind the door? You were definitely gonna get caught.
Don't just...
Oh, thank the Lord she wasn't caught, but oh my god, Nia, you're gonna give me a heart attack. Stop doing that. Nia, run. You just gotta run. Don't stop the fight, just keep running, Gully. Ooh, that's definitely gotta leave a mark. She was legit kicked off of a building. Oh no, she fell off the building. Hopefully she's okay, but she's like part ninja, so most likely she is gonna be okay.
Get her and get that spell!
Oh, thank the Lord she's alive. Oh wait, she's alive. That means that's gonna be the next trial. Oh god, Nia definitely needs to find a place to hide.
Cole's got the metal man, Father.
Thank you, my child.
Well, I saw that coming from a mile away. You know what? The thing about Skylar being a spy, it was so predictable and so boring. And now, before we start the next episode, I must quickly tell you, hey, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications, and please leave a goddamn comment.
Episode 40, Spellbound.
Zippy, the next one out of the tournament.
Jay, quick question. How did a painting break your leg? How is that physically possible?
Why so scared to show us your back, Shadow? Worried we're gonna find a...
I love how the, like, Gamadon's advice of, like, hey, stop putting you guys as, like, targets on your back and you guys should make friends instead of making targets went over everyone's head. They haven't made a single friend here.
Yeah, not as high as we are now. Can hardly see the island from...
I love how Lloyd's just casually looking out the window. He's not even paying attention to the fight. He's like, I am so done with this bullshit. I'm just gonna look out the window and enjoy the view. And also, where the hell did Chin get a plane from?
I know if this thing's on. Oh, I see.
I love how Chin's completely, utterly confused with technology. But yeah, he should be the one not super confused with technology because I assume that someone like him would actually love doing this type of shit.
Hello?
I love the faces. They have a what the fuck face.
Nia,
You know her?
it's my sister.
We have...
And I called it. They were definitely gonna hunt down Nia. Oh my god. Hopefully Nia is smart enough to get out of this. Hopefully she's able to trick everyone here.
Down? She won't stand a chance.
Then we have to find her before anyone else does.
I mean, she has a little bit of time. You guys forget that she used to be Samurai X. Maybe she has a trick or two up her sleeve.
Owen was never good at math.
Gamadon's going to die? What do you mean Gamadon's going to die? I like Gamadon has a face of like, you know what, I've kind of already accepted my death, so bring it on.
That guy's love for trapdoors is seriously getting on my nerves!
Me and you both, Lloyd. Me and you have the same exact thought. This man has definitely one too many trapdoors. And now the plane they go. Wait a minute. The ninjas have the dragons, don't they? Well, Lloyd has his dragon, so Lloyd could just use his golden dragon, and Gamadon could just have the parachute.
I can't!
Oh, never mind. Lloyd can't use his energy dragon. He's too afraid. Great.
They're only built for one. This is an easy decision.
I mean, that's a brilliant smart idea if you don't include the one fact that your father is 100% suicidal in the series.
You're right!
What have you done?
Saving yourself from your suicidal self. Honestly, Gamadon, go get help. Go speak to a goddamn therapist. Lloyd, I love you, buddy, but that was a little bit too close to the ground. You almost gave me a heart attack. I thought you were actually going to die.
He made it!
Of course! I love how the ninjas are so happy that Lloyd's alive. They're like, oh my god, he's fucking alive. And then once they get to the ground, they probably shake him a bunch. They're like, don't fucking ever do that again, you moron.
This doesn't look good.
No, it is not a good sign. So hopefully you have a plan. If you do not have a plan, then I suggest you run and pray and hope that a miracle will spring up on you. I could have sworn by the way they were like imaging it that Skylar 100% saw Nia. But I'm guessing she was like too high up that she didn't actually see Nia. Why is Kai the only one whose parachute probably lands in lava? What's with him and lava this season? Hey Jay, if your leg wasn't broken already, I'm pretty sure it's broken 100% now. Oh no, Chin gave them weapons? Well, this isn't a good sign. There are definitely gonna be tracker bots on those weapons, aren't there?
To help you in the hunt. I hope.
Please, everyone here has brain cells and don't take the things that Chin offer you. It's gonna be a goddamn trap.
Why have I never had a mobile base? It's my new favorite toy.
I love how Chin 100% is in love with his mobile base. He's like, I want one. Why haven't I had one earlier?
Okay.
I love how Jay was smart for 2.5 seconds and was like, I'm not taking your bribery. I know who you exactly are. And then he saw the mech and he's like, you know what? I don't think I can walk all the way through this forest. I'm stealing the mech.
We're going to find Nia before the others do.
Yeah, me and Gamadon had the same thought. Like, you fucking moron. You're trying to lay a low ground. And also, I mean, you could probably find Nia a lot easier. You're just going to use up a lot of your energy. But it's not like you really need that energy for anything important.
Nia's more clever than that. No.
Yeah, you and my thoughts exactly. I was like, there's no way Nia would deliberately do this unless she wants everyone to follow his tracks.
To see this, the Samurai X symbol.
Hey, yo, it's a Samurai X symbol. That's very clever.
So calm. My husband and son are out there all alone.
As are.
Oh, shut up, Miss Bitch. It's not like you actually give a fuck.
The labyrinth and lock this place down.
Okay, the person who is definitely 100% knows something's up. They definitely know something's up and they're not telling anyone.
Okay, back to our plan to all of us get natty.
Why is Cole covered in flowers? Is this hinting that he's gonna be a ghost in the next season?
Some of us would be sure to get lost, so that's not an option.
Hey, I have an idea. How about you all just stick together and just follow Zane? Zane will definitely 100% lead you out of any sort of messes.
But Zane here, he analyzed the sewer network.
Sewer network?
Ew, gross, but if that's the only way to get you guys out of here, it's the only way to get you guys out of here.
Little friends say slimmest of margins. How slim?
Hi, Dad. Nice to see you again. It's nice to see you. They threw you at work. It's not like you're actually going to work. You're most likely going to cause something to mess up or explode. Hey, maybe you could explode in Shin's factory since you're here. And also, maybe you guys could use Dare's plan and, find something that he could explode. Because he seems to mess up on everything he does. And guess what? People who mess up on everything are usually the people that you want in your plan to escape.
Chen was your sensei, but nothing else.
Now you're asking this question? You guys been on this island, I think, maybe a week or 2 weeks? Why now are you asking this question?
Time for you to know the truth. After the...
Well, time for Gamdon's stupid flashback, and for me to rant about how much the love letter makes no fucking sense.
To fully consume me.
And we will take you saying years lightly, even though we all know you're over 1,000 years old. I love to see that Gamadon and Klaus in the younger years in this fight with swords, with wooden swords. I thought Shin would definitely give them an actual real life sword or fucking gun.
This fight shall become my right hand and be granted lordship.
I love how Jin's like, there's not enough chaos. There needs to be more chaos. I'm gonna make these children murder each other for lordship. Oh, what a dirty move, Klaus. Using dark magic against Gamadon. I hope really Gamadon uses Spijitsu and Spijitsu you to the next goddamn universe.
Cheated, Master! You told us Spinjitzu was forbidden!
Said the man who used dark magic.
Lord Gamadon.
It was a time in our history.
Ah, so that's how Lord Gamadon's origin started.
Peace is so boring, but conflict and turmoil is so unpredictable.
I love how Jin's over here like, peace? Never heard of it. All I know is chaos.
Even the Anacondrae are making concessions. There could be a truth.
The Anacondrae are trying to make peace. Have you guys met an Anacondrae? They eat their own kind. I mean, only one ate his entire kind, but the others could eat their own kind. You don't know that.
There could be...
Never trust a snake, Lord Gamadon. Remember.
I mean, he is right, you know. Like, every single time you guys meet a Serpentine, it's either you guys get betrayed by them or you guys want something from him. Honestly, the Serpentine should not trust you guys.
Love letter? Apparently you're pathetic little...
Shin, what are you doing stealing other people's mail? Why are you stealing mail from Gamadon and Wu? How were you able to do this?
Brother feels the same about that girl.
Yeah, well, Wu can have her. We don't want Miss Bitch in this history of Gamadon, where it's like, we need Miss Bitch in order to have Lloyd. Fuck.
Hey, how she feels about one of you.
No, we can't. She should really make that decision on her own and not by a stupid, dumb love letter.
You? It could be your name on it. Certainly.
Hey, Chin, I hate to break it to you, but that's not how love letter works. You can't just forge the signature. You have to rewrite the entire love letter. Because guess what? People definitely know when people's handwriting is different from another person's handwriting. You can't gaslight me and saying that Wu's and Gamadon's handwriting are the same exact thing.
You feel the same.
How? How does this love letter work? It makes no sense. And it's so funny this show tries to gaslight us and thinking that this love letter made any sense. It does not.
Mom thought that letter was from you.
As I've told you.
You talk like that love letter is the main reason she married Gamadon. A love letter doesn't dedicate your entire love life. She must have saw something in Gamadon in order to love him. Everyone says in this scene is oh, Gamadon forged the love letter. What a bad person. He tricked Misako to love him. I'm she had feelings from him from the beginning. She did not have to fall in love with him and marry him. She knew that there was evil coursing through his veins. She could have picked Wu instead of Gamadon multiple times. The love letter didn't do shit.
There are things in my past I'm not proud of.
Yeah, I'm not proud of you either. You could have picked a different woman to fall in love with. Garmadon, she's the worst woman to ever fall in love with.
But I have no regrets. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
Do you have any regrets now? Because I'm pretty sure you guys' marriage is down the toilet. Please, get a divorce and pick someone else. Or live your happy single life as a dad, as a good goddamn father, and get a restraining order on your horrible wife.
Master, you are a devious one.
Oh, I knew it. I 100% knew that they were tracking it with their weapons. Oh, no one should have picked them up. They are so goddamn dead. Deserved. This man was a complete asshole. He deserved to be the first one caught. I hope you realize what's going on, Shadow.
Staff. Only one can remain.
Of course the ninjas were telling the truth. What purpose would the ninjas want with all that goddamn power?
Just me.
Oh. I see you didn't pick up any of
Again, what is up with Kai and his fire powers?
And stop Chen once and for all.
Maybe we should be together.
Kai, buddy, baby, come on, do not be fooled by her good charms and good looks. See past her deceitful look and realize she's the goddamn spy.
Hard to find.
I'm surprised you were able to catch him at all, since you know he could turn goddamn invisible.
Is with Kai.
Good.
But we still...
I like how Jin's over here, like, oh, thank the lords, at least one of my servants can actually do their goddamn job.
Under Chen, yet you fought beside Wu in the wars.
Yeah, it's called changing your mind. People can do that, Lloyd. You know what's weird? If the Snake Army never attacked at this specific moment and was delayed, I think Chen would 100% be able to get Garmadon under his thumb, and that's a very disturbing thought.
You're lying.
Wait a minute, is this Jamagai village? Why does this one Pacific village always get destroyed? Yo, it's the Elemental Masters! Let's go!
They were bigger, smarter, natural leaders.
I love that it's confirmed that Anaconda are just completely different beasts. They are completely different level than any of the other goddamn Serpentine.
War for him. I would only fight to see Misako again.
Garmadon, buddy, you would have been better off picking Shen. Masoko is not worth your time or effort.
All that. He found a way to turn the alliance.
I love how it's said that they split the elemental alliance, but yeah, it's only one elemental person is Earth element. Unless they couldn't animate anyone else or didn't have the budget to animate anyone else. I just find it super funny. It's only one elemental master that actually portrayed them.
All was all but lost. But in our dark...
Hey Klaus, what the fuck are you planning? What the hell are you doing in this forest? It's ironic that Garmadon's the one that noticed the flute and no one else. That's kind of like a twist of fate. A snake bit him and then he's the one that was able to entrap all the snakes. And we see all the tombs that weren't very sealed up properly because a 10-year-old could unlock them. Was that Python? Why does Python look so different from any other Anaconda snake? Is he not truly Anaconda? Is he a breed of two other snakes? Or is he Anaconda / another tribe snake? Or is he the runt of the Anaconda?
Mercy? Never heard of it.
Wait a minute, is that Misake? What is Misake doing in this time flashback? Is she goddamn immortal?
Andrai generals were given the strictest...
Isn't that Klaus's spellbook? 1, how were you able to take it away from him? And 2, how was he able to take it away from you? I love the only way that they could stop these snakes was to throw them in the cursed realm. They're yeah, we have no idea how to stop you, convince you to stop, so we're just gonna throw you into cursed realm. Good luck with that.
Pass with Chen?
What would I have said?
I mean, if he did tell him his past for Chen, at least he has an excuse to actually sleep with his wife.
I would have lost your mother, as well as my brother, not to mention...
Someone once told
Lloyd, this is a moment of time where you tell them that he kind of already lost them, that they were hooking up in goddamn season 2, or did you not realize that? I feel like since he had like a mind of a child, and like, but he had an adult body, he 100% didn't realize they were hooking up. But also a lot of people say, oh, he definitely did notice that they were hooking up, he just didn't say anything, which gives me such the goddamn ick.
How are puffy pot stickers gonna help us?
We'll use machine.
So you guys gonna build something weird in order to get yourselves out of here. Great idea. Hopefully you have all the machine parts for that.
Then it's set. Karloff and I will create a...
I love how this metal guy has like back lore to something like Metallonian. Is that where he's from? Like he building machines from Metallonian. And I was like, I'd love to go to your place and just like look at it and see what the hell you actually goddamn do.
We're underground!
I love that Cole's like, but we're underground. There's a thing called a blaster or a giant gun. They're just gonna blast their way up to Earth. Well, this isn't good. This isn't good at all.
Magic versus nuts.
Well, Jay's dead. Jay is 100% dead. RIP to Jay.
Got my hands full at the moment! Did you find the spell?
I love how Nia's over here watching the fight and also trying to tell Jay what the spell does. Like, he can actually heal them. Hey, Nia, how about you just go find someone else? Well, Skylar just outed herself. Great job, Skylar. Hey, Kai, get the hint. She's the goddamn spy.
You're the spy. You've seen Zane. You're working for Chen.
Thank you, Cly, for finally clocking the fuck in and putting the 2 and 2 together.
Had to obey my father, or
Chen's your father?
And this line is 100%, I believe, completely destroyed Skylar's entire character development. Because during this entire tournament, she did not care what her father did. She was completely on the agreement of, like, what he did and what her plan was. Like, she was completely on board. And now she's like, oh, I had no choice. I was forced. I was manipulated into this plan. No, you bitch were not.
Enough of this!
Kai, you idiot. Are you trying to get frostbite? Are you trying to actually murder someone? And Kai is finally caught. Well, good luck to Lloyd.
Transform into what?
An army of Anacondri. The tournament may be...
Yeah, it's a spell to turn Chin into a snake, because that's all he wants to do. Honestly, his plan B was then take over Ninjago.
41. The Forgotten Element.
Hello, I'm Savannah Cassie. Today we're going to be watching Ninjago. Let's get on to the reaction.
Bring in...
Yo, the music is so hype. I always love the banging of the drums in this series.
This was never about any of us winning a tournament. This was always about something.
Yeah, they were right. If only you actually listened to them.
Was it his cult following or the Giants?
I like how Shade acts like he knew this from the beginning. But also, did he know about this from the beginning? He's like, he probably didn't know about the giant snake. But wait a second, he said giant snake. So that means he knew about the giant snake, even though he's never been underground. And yes, the cult following is definitely obvious. So Shade definitely knew something was up. Shade, what do you know about Chin that you didn't tell us beforehand?
It took us all losing to finally pull us together. Too bad.
I love that Jay's just completely humming to himself, like he's completely lost his mind.
Lloyd will come save us. You just wait.
I love how Jay completely believes in Lloyd's leadership and able to goddamn save them. Like he's ever actually achieved that by himself.
He's still gonna need yours.
You don't understand. My father gets everything.
Yeah, she's well aware of that, Kai. She's known this plan from the beginning.
Fault for you or yours? Because it worked.
No, Kai, I'm pretty sure that's all on you. I'm pretty sure that's all on you, you falling in love with her.
Look at me! I'm floating!
What the hell, Shane? When did the hell did you have time in order to make your chair fly?
Place looks... Well done, Klaus. You've really set the mood.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that Klaus set the mood? It legit looks exactly the same from the very first episode when the ninjas got down here.
Teach me a valuable lesson. Well, I'll wait.
I love how Chin's over here, like, yeah, he'll definitely change my mind. I will definitely have a change of heart of my plan. I'll wait for a minute.
I'm bored, but here's a lesson. Don't be a sore loser.
Only for that minute to turn to 2.5 seconds until he gets bored. I love Chin and his chaotic energy. He's like, I'll wait, never mind, I'm bored, I don't want to wait anymore. I just want all your powers. Well, Chin has all your powers. Time for him to turn into a goddamn anaconda.
Kane, take them to the factory.
Hey Jay, you gotta give Lloyd a little bit more time. He probably doesn't even know where you are or has a plan.
And he can help you.
You like the boy, don't you?
I like how everyone in Ninjago has like the misconception of like Chin being completely horrible father, but once the moment of like Skylar saying she like likes Kai, like Chin completely allows this man to walk around freely just because Kylo has a crush on him.
We have to wait until nightfall. There's too many.
Nightfall? You gonna wait until nightfall to attack? All your friends are gonna be dead by that point.
Ken grows strong by taking from others, but real power does.
I mean, to be fair, Gamadon does have a point. The more people he captures, the more powerful he becomes.
Like Izor can move up the chain of command. Why can't we?
Maybe the reason he's an actual general is because he actually does his job right, unlike you two who just goof around.
VC. That's a horrible name. I can hardly pronounce.
A lot of people like to complain that the underlings of like the bad guys are always the same, and yes, most of the time they are the same. But come on, they're partly commenting you leave. What else are they supposed to do? Just be quiet?
Zane, is that you? Oh, you look amazing.
I like Jay's over here, like, oh my god, Zane, Cole, you found him. How the hell in the world did you goddamn find him?
A rotojet? But aren't we underground? That's what.
I love Cole's main focus, like, but we're underground. The jet is underground. We're not going to be able to escape if we're underground. And he must have said it a million times to get his point in case.
Heard he's getting the special treatment.
Jay, why did you make it sound like that? You make it sound like if something bad's gonna happen.
From the celestial clock, Zane's pink G, and...
Chin, 1, why do you have all this stuff? 2, how did you get all this stuff? Because I definitely know that Lloyd said he washed out the pink uniform, unless he sold it to you. 3, why do you want the pink uniform and any of this stuff? And also, why are you a weirdo?
Powers from her mother. I was never born with natural.
I'm pretty sure being able to lie smoothly and trick everyone to portraying each other is a natural gift. It's a very good gift.
Brigade. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I love how Chin's over here, like, yes, the anaconda, the thing I want to turn into. Why? I have no idea. I just know they're strong, they're powerful, and they're a beast.
I know you're still jealous Lloyd was chosen to be the...
Oh my god, the jealousy thing of him not being the Green Ninja. Kai, it was never about you. You learned this in, like, season 1. Why are you still hung up on it?
Secrets about your parents that your senseis never told you.
Oh no, how could Master Wu keep secrets from you? I thought he told you everything. Don't worry, Kai, this is a normal Sensei Wu didn't tell us shit scenario. You'll get used to it. Hey Nia, where in the bloody hell did you get that crossbow? Where did you summon it from? Actually, I think Gamadon may have summoned it, because I know his powers revolve around summoning random shit out of thin air. Hey Lloyd, for being someone who grew up in school for bad boys, I would assume you would be better at secret traps, knowing that you grew up there.
I'll hold them! You two function!
Hey Gamadon, maybe you should stay behind as well and help Nia. I know there's probably gonna be more enemies like Klaus, but I think Nia's definitely gonna get captured.
Me.
Good luck!
Your father doesn't believe in you.
I like how Lloyd's over here is like, Gamadon doesn't need luck. He's gonna 100% goddamn beat the living shit out of you. I'm surprised the sword didn't break on first contract. What, was the angle not strong enough where the sword would actually snap in two? Isn't this like the sharpest sword? Isn't it supposed to cut through anything?
Come on!
Oh, thank the Lord Kai is here to save Lloyd from the snake. Also, Kai, how did you break out?
I managed to slip free. but Chen told...
Lloyd, I think Kai's lying to you. Hurry up and figure that out, please.
What is it? I'm sorry, Lloyd. This will all make sense.
I like how Lloyd just realized what Kai was doing. He's like, wait a second, what the hell are you doing? And then lights go out. He's like, what the fuck?
Like I said, only one can remain.
I like Lloyd's over here, like, I beat you up for 2 reasons. 1, you took Kai away from me and you made him, betray us. And 2, you're an evil sociopath. And Lloyd lost. Honestly, that didn't even feel like a fair fight. It felt like just Chin dangling, like, oh, you could possibly win. You could 100% possibly win. When all Lloyd has is goddamn green energy, which he doesn't really use effectively.
We have to get out of here.
Oh no. Gamadon and Nia are about to be eaten by a snake. This isn't a good sign.
You pitted.
Poor Kai. He's like, I definitely do not want to be here. Please forgive me for my sins.
Untie us!
I love how Klaus and Chen definitely know the bullshit Gamadon just spilled. They're just like, you're good now. You can't murder anyone that goes against your morals. That's not who you are.
This is the way it has to be.
Oh, he was acting? Wow, Kai's a wonderful actor. Dude, if you ever quit being a ninja, you should just be an actor. Jen can help you out, because guess what? His father's Cliff Gordon.
It's you. It doesn't have to be like this.
But he has the staff.
I still hate the fact that Skylar will betray her father, because really, none of these episodes betrayed, like, them having, like, a bad relationship. It's just like now they have a bad relationship because they want Skylar to be good. Like, there should have been more hinted at earlier on, like her being a spy, and then maybe we could have seen like the Stain dynamic instead of it just being in the last couple of episodes, because it kind of feels very, very fake.
Why would you tell me this after I betrayed you?
You spared me for...
He's telling you this because he loves you. I know that's hard to digest, but guess what? He does. You just have to get on with it.
That's not a noodle machine!
I love how none of the gods actually checked on what they were creating. They're like, they're making noodles. We're not gonna check it. It's nice to see that Cole still has the highest kill count in Ninjago. By the way, Cole definitely has the highest kill count. He is not afraid to get his hands bloody. Like, if Ninjago was a little bit higher rated, like, Cole would actually have murdered a bunch of people.
Only one can remember.
Well, there goes Skylar's powers. RIP to Skylar's powers.
Nia, it's karma. After personally destroying the biggest snake.
I love how Gamadon's talking to Nia, like, the snake's gonna eat me. And the snake's like, why the fuck would I eat you? Because I killed the biggest kind. And the snake's like, I don't even know the biggest kind. Holy shit, that was scary as fuck. Also, I'd like to mention all the bones that are behind the snake. How many of your minions did you throw down here, Chin? Holy shit, they blasted and killed the snake. RIP to the giant snake. Klaus isn't gonna be happy about that.
Of Earth. Don't forget Master of Lightning.
Well, it's nice to see that they're okay. By the way, I like earlier in the scene, when they were like tied up, Nia's like, how are we supposed to get out of here? I'm like, your brother didn't give you a key or a way out, or you didn't bring a key or something to get you guys out. This is your own fault for getting tied up. Well, there goes Lord's power. Wait a minute. How many powers does Chin need? Because, like, we definitely know there are 2 more elements that don't come later in the season. So did he not need those elemental powers because they're not really made by the first Spinjitzu Master, which we learn later in the series? They're by Rogeria, so he didn't really need them. Like, yeah, they could have helped with the spell, but they weren't necessary.
All of you who bear the mark of the Anaconda.
I love how everyone here is so hyped to turn into Anaconda, right? They're like, yes, we've been waiting to be turned to snake people since day 1 we joined this stupid arc.
The element of surprise!
And there Skylar goes, betraying her father only because she has a crush on a boy.
Runs in the family.
I like how Skylar's like validation for betraying Chen is like, you started it first. I don't remember a single time he betrayed you or stabbed you in the back yet, Skylar. What are you complaining about?
Kai, it holds too much power!
I love to see Kai mad with power, just blasting people away. And Lloyd's only thing is to talk him out of it. Just hit him with a rock or something. You may not have the element of powers, but you do know how to fight. Wait a minute, can he still use Spinjitzu? Because guess what? His mom was able to use Spinjitzu and she didn't have an element of power. So technically, his Spinjitzu hasn't gone away.
Now it's my turn! What am I saying?
By the way, the one thing I hate about the scene is that it makes it seem as if the staff turns people evil instead of, them deliberately just being evil. Like, did Klaus put a spell on it so people who isn't Chin would turn evil? Or, like, does the staff just do that automatically?
Did anyone order some Kung Pao?
Yo, the Elemental Masters roll up to help them out. Thank the Lord, it is now finally a fair fight.
And it's good to be back.
Well, it's nice to see that everyone's able to reunite with Zane. It's nice to see that Zane is still a little bit, like, having no clue what anyone else is saying to him. Well, there goes that staff of power. Hopefully you have a replica. Also, where did you get this power? It's like sort of like amber or some sort of weird material that's able to like take like other people's powers. Where did you find that? I need an episode telling us like where he found this. Oh look, there's Spinjitzu. Even though you guys could have done that without your powers, because guess what? You don't need an elemental power to do Spinjitzu. Anyone can do Spinjitzu as long as you know the technique. I like how Garmadon just standing where like Chin and Klaus like were able to like run off, and he's like, yeah, I don't know where the fuck they went. Like, he doesn't know this entire place is filled with secret trapdoors. Like, he doesn't even try to look for them.
How long?
What the fuck? When did Skylar get captured? I don't remember them taking her at all. And also, I like how Skylar looks completely defeated. Golly, it's rope. Like, try doing something.
If it weren't for her help, we wouldn't have control.
Poor guy. He just lost his girlfriend. And before we start the next episode, I must quickly remind you, hey, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications so you know the next time that I post, and please leave a goddamn comment. On to the next episode.
2. The Day of the Dragon.
I like the first thing that comes to the ninja's mind is trying to destroy all the vehicles that leads them to the island. Hey, you guys need vehicles to lead this island as well, just in case you get trapped in here. Maybe, I don't know, keep them and just keep guard. When the hell did you guys have time to capture Chin's minion? Oh wait, they were underground. They probably took some out underground and above. That was quick. I thought Chin would have more minions be able to fight you guys off.
Pick her family, but she was able to pick her friends.
Again, Chin's not a bad father. Legit, they just made him the bad father in these last 2 episodes, even though he's been completely A-okay with Skylar.
Masters never could stick together, but you must...
I like how Garmadon's over here, like, yes, you guys did something possible. You stayed together, unlike the other Elemental Masters who keep fighting each other. It's not a congratulations of, like, all the Elemental Masters being able to stick together finally as one. It's just these 5.
How's Zane?
He's good. A little.
Oh, I forgot. They were contacting Misako Wu on the mainland. Also, I like how in the intro, Wu is on the character slot. Like, he did shit. He doesn't even say anything. He doesn't even do anything in this season. They should have just been like, nope, this is just a Garmadon focus episode. Wu, you don't exist because you didn't do shit.
Thank you.
I like how the minions are so hyped to be here. And also when Skylar's like, I have an itch, they're like, are we allowed to do this? I guess we are.
Asked for a better pet. Garmadon.
Well, R.I.P. to Klaus the Snake. Also, where did he get the snake? Where did he find the snake? And how the hell was he able to take it to the island?
Was your daughter Leave her out of this. She held up her end of...
See, this is the protectiveness I was talking about. Like, Chin doesn't care that his daughter screwed up. Like, in the end of the day, it's still his daughter.
She absorbed all of their powers. How could we be so blind?
And this begins a train of misunderstanding Chin, because once they realize, oh, there's no way to, like, make them anacondize because we destroyed the staff, oh, why don't we just use Skylar and, do the opposite of what we've been betraying Chin as.
The power to stuff you in a fortune cookie. Free...
I love the god's so confused. It's like, we're supposed to be protecting her. She still has her elemental powers. Wait a minute, she still has her elemental powers. Why didn't she not use her elemental powers to get away from her father? Legit, she was led over here by the rope. Like, legit, she could have gotten away anytime, but she did not. This is your own fault for being captured, Golly.
In judgment.
It wasn't a slip in judgment. The ninja were right.
And
I mean, yes, the ninjas were right. Your father's a complete lunatic. How have you not figured this out? You've been living with him your entire life, Skylar.
You think my powers can still turn you into Anaconda?
I mean, yeah, your powers can turn people into Anaconda. But does she even have all the elemental powers? Because guess what? Her powers were stolen and then received to her. Doesn't she have to touch everyone again? Or does she still have their powers since she, previously already touched them all?
Was obtained from the crystal caves here on the island, which we can now go to.
Well, don't tell her that information. If she doesn't know that information, don't tell her. Also, does that mean you can just make another thing, or would that take too long? I mean, you have Klaus. Couldn't Klaus just poof you up one?
It's all of it. Taking everything from me could hurt me.
Yeah, welcome to your new and improved psychological dad who doesn't give a shit about his daughter.
Worse.
No plan is perfect.
You care more for your power than your own daughter.
Hey, instead of rambling, how about you just escape? You already know his plan. You already know the information. This is escape. You have the people's powers. Use them.
You're not insane.
Oh, thank the Lord. Skylar finally grew some brain cells and decided to use her powers. Took her forever. She could have escaped any time. Nice going, everyone. You guys are awful at your job.
Why didn't anyone ever tell me raising a daughter would be...
How have you not noticed raising your daughter would be difficult? Was she always obedient to you? You telling me during the entire time you raised her, she didn't, go behind your back or stab you in the back or did something?
Skylar's sending me a message. We have to tell the ninja.
How the bloody hell did Skylar send a message that far away? From what I've been seeing from your pals, you've been having to do it super close. Is Skylar just that more powerful with other people's powers?
She's in danger.
He's replaced his elemental staff with the
I like how Gamadon figured it out that he was planning to use his daughter. I don't know how he figured it out. All he said was, Skylar was in danger. That's it. And Gamadon's like, oh, I know what he's gonna do next. We must protect Skylar at all cost.
Everyone else stay here and guard the camp. Let's get a move on.
I like how the other rest of the Elemental Masters must stay behind. This is how much little trust he actually has for the Elemental Masters. Hey, maybe the Master's speed should help you. You know this guy. You know some of these Elemental Masters, but you act like you don't. This is why I think these episodes or the season needed to be a little bit longer just to flesh out these characters a little bit more and the backstory.
Karloff wished he could do that.
Oh, don't worry, Karloff. You 100% in a little bit will be able to do that. Well, there goes Zane. R.I.P. Zane. This is what happens when you don't listen to Pixel. Well, here comes Zane's PTSD to trigger him. I like all he had to do was fall down in a dark cave to trigger his PTSD.
The ice dragon from my nightmare. It's quite visible and quite...
I like how Zane can't even fathom that the dragon most likely is just from his mind. He's like, no, it's real. It has to be real. Even though I'm the only one able to see it. Wow, Skylar's really good on the hover thing that she's on. But to be fair, she's already been flying on those since she's been little. I thought the objection was to capture her, not murder her. Stop trying to blast her out of the sky.
Where did they...
Well, here comes Klaus to ruin Garmadon's and Cole's day. What are you guys doing? Garmadon, what are you doing? Don't fight the man while you're in mid-flight. You're gonna fall.
How about neither?
It's nice to see Garmadon casually killing himself. You know, the thing he does a lot in this season. Also, what is Cole gonna say to Lloyd when he speaks to him? Yeah, your father fell off the plane while we were flying. Oh, you guys weren't up that high, right? And Cole's like, and Lloyd's like, you guys weren't up that high, right? Cole's like, I'm pretty sure your father's dead, Lloyd. I hate to break it to you. It wasn't my fault. I did my best. Yo, Kai's finally here to help. Wait a minute, how is he gonna be able to help? And how are you able to fly this scene so calmly?
Ah, smoke screen!
Wait, smoke? Oh wait, is she gonna use the Master of Forms powers and able to turn into Kai to trick her father? Oh my god, I was completely right. I saw that coming from a mile away.
The good guys, they're all waiting for us.
Kapow!
Well, they got captured, RIP to them. Hopefully this actually stops the powers, because it looks like this thing is actually made out of the stuff that actually stops the powers.
You better than that if you want to get rid of me, Klaus.
It's nice to see that Garmadon nor Klaus, after falling from the plane, did not die or break anything. They just go straight up and fight. It's nice to see that Klaus is able to just casually open the curse realm whenever he wants. You're so lucky nothing came out that time, Klaus.
Save you. Take in your last moments, Lord.
It's nice to see that Klaus is just gloating how he's able to finally win over Garmadon, and Garmadon's completely doomed. But I feel like Klaus is gloating is going to be his goddamn downfall.
No, just you.
Welp, RIP to Klaus. It was nice knowing you, buddy.
I am the Titanium Ninja.
Yo, Zane's PTSD finally went away, and he's finally able to have some self-confidence in himself. Nice going, Zane.
Find him. Did Zane ever return?
Metal Man?
Oh my god, did Cole and Lloyd actually have the talk of Lloyd going up to Cole and being like, hey, what happened to my dad? And Cole's like, I don't want to tell him. And the animators are like, don't worry, we're gonna skip over that scene so you don't actually have to tell him.
Dad, what's wrong?
Well, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all. Something bad is about to happen.
Not gloop, glop, glop.
Master...
I'm surprised the spell is even working. They're not even pronouncing half of the words right. Why do you guys keep forgetting that you guys have elemental powers? Like, they were chained, like Skylar with a rope. Had her elemental powers back. Didn't use it. Maybe it was because she was captured by her father and she thought nothing of it. They're legit being chained up by nothing but just regular chains. And no one decides to use the powers, like, at all to try to get away.
Now I am the most powerful warrior.
Nice. Chin's one goal in life, to turn into a snake. Everything else was a second priority to him.
It's completed.
Yo, Snake Garmadon. Honestly, I love Snake Garmadon. I don't know. Something about Snake Garmadon is just cool as hell.
Don't worry. I'm always on.
Oh shit, everyone's snakes. Wait a second. Are the Hubuki also snake? Or is it just the men that have the goddamn tattoos?
First it was forearms, then you became a dragon. Would you mind picking a body and sticking with it, please?
I love that Jay's over here. Like, I'm tired of you changing bodies. Pick a body and stick with it, please. Oh my god, Kai's getting his ass whipped. Skylar, do something. Help him out, please.
We must get out of here.
What the hell was with that look? Does he, like, no longer trust her or something? Like, that is such a strange look.
Funny anymore.
That, my good sir, is a lot of swords through the door. I love how everyone ran to the rooftop to see what was happening. None of them stood by the door to stand guard just in case they came back and attacked them. Holy shit, Chin just blasted on them. You're so lucky no one fucking died, Chin.
He's the dragon too.
Oh, Zane was able to lock his dragon. Now you have two people able to lock the dragons. Zane and Lloyd. The rest of you guys will have to find a boat or build a boat. You can ask Skylar if her father has any more contraptions that he'd like to keep hidden.
All have this power inside of us, but you have to see that it's...
Why does Kai have a dragon? He didn't accomplish anything. He didn't overcome anything. This is just like, oh, we have no way off the island, so just give him a dragon.
One would remain. Well, we are one.
Okay, this episode was good until the very end where they gave them all dragons. Like, only two people should have been given dragons, which is Lloyd, since he's been doing the dragons, and Zane, since he's been trying to conquer his fear. None of these elemental masters conquered anything. They were just able to do it. They didn't learn shit. They should have just made them build a boat or find a boat, and Lloyd and Zane go off and try to slow down Chin or something while they're working on it. Because guess what? They already made a contraption to blast them out of the prison cell. They can make another one. And
the greatest fear of all.
Hello, I'm Savannah Cassie. Welcome to more Ninjago. Sorry for the lack of updating my videos. I've been super tired and just don't want to post sometimes. So yeah, hopefully I'm back on my roll. Let's get on to the reaction series.
Learners, mastering your fear to create power dragons takes time.
Did something happen between here and the last episode? I remember you guys quickly learning how to summon dragons and flying off. I love that the Ninjago civilians are still completely afraid of Serpentine. Like, they didn't go underground with the Serpentine in order to protect them from the Golden Master. Like, why are you guys still having this problem? You guys haven't seen the Serpentine in like a hot minute.
Or to change. You have changed. You're with us.
Skylar, you have nothing to be ashamed of. You know, just Ninjago civilians are just a bit racist.
Dragon. Thank you, young man.
If we're the first...
I love this old woman. She's like, hey, I'm trying to get to my job. Can you please move your motherfucking dragon? And Kai's like, okay, I'll move my dragon. You just had to ask nicely.
It's Chen, and why hasn't he attacked?
We have to get...
He's probably scheming somewhere. That somewhere is probably his noodle house. How do you check his noodle house?
You and my father off the streets before we alarm everyone.
But why? These Ninjago civilians haven't seen Serpentine for the longest time. They've been underground. I'm surprised the Ninjago people even realize that they still exist.
The spell wearing off. If we attack...
Oh, they're turning back human. Wait, why are they turning back human? They used the spell. Was the spell not powerful enough, or did they mispronounce the words?
Behold, the spell continues.
Oh, so you did the spell only partially correct. You guys forgot a few ingredients. Maybe that's why you guys are turning back into human form.
Essence of a true anaconda.
Wait, holy shit. Is Python going to be important in the last 2 episodes? Like, they've been talking about anaconda for this entire season. I thought Python would be important in like the 5th episode or something.
How are we supposed to get that? There aren't any real anaconda left.
Actually, I hate to break it to you, Jin, but there actually is one. He's called Python, and he ate his entire kind, and he's stuck in jail because of it.
If there's any out there, we'll find it.
Quick question. How does Chin not know about Python?
It's not like I don't have something else up my sleeve.
Oh, Chin, what the bloody hell are you planning this time?
And what's that, Master?
This! Now come on!
That was so funny. I like how they're like, oh, what you planning? And they're like, I'm just gonna throw a book at you.
Father.
It's me, Misako.
It's nice to see that Misako's still a blind bitch and can't even recognize her own husband.
Reason to believe the spell may be wearing off.
Thanks, Skylar, for that input, but maybe don't tell them so Garmadon can finally get the divorce that he needs.
Looking after my Misako.
Oh, you poor innocent boy. He did a lot more than just looking after her, Garmadon.
Will succumb to war. Our greatest fear will come true.
Don't worry. Ninjago will come to war like every other season. This isn't the first time. You guys will just have to get used to it.
we find someone.
What do you mean Python knows about Chin? How does Python know about Chin? Did they talk once?
Cryptarium prison.
Hey yo, it's this place. I love this is the only prison in Ninjago. Believe me, we always go back to this prison. There's no other prison in goddamn Ninjago.
Must learn how to fight a snake. One must talk to one first.
Don't you mean anaconda? If one must talk to an anaconda, one must learn how to be an anaconda. Because guess what? You do have snake friends. They're just underground. You guys just have to take the energy and time to go fucking underground. That is one really secure entrance.
Popular around these parts, considering you put most of them behind bars.
It's nice to see that every villain that Ninjagos have ever beaten up, they just threw them in here, nowhere else.
Yes, Pythor. This may very well be the great...
It's nice to see while Pythor was in jail, he has completely goddamn lost his mind.
We need your help.
You know what? Fair. I would do the same exact thing if I was Pythor.
...me I've aligned with even forced me to swallow your shrinking pill.
Pythor, that was all on you. You got fed to the devourer, and you're the one that was forced yourself to shrink the pill. You did not have to do any of that.
Well played.
By the way, why does Pythor need a humongous cell for his little tiny ass? Like, legit, he's shrunk, and they just put him in the highest prison. He can't do anything much when he's goddamn small.
This is about that culturally insensitive noodle baron and his ilk that
Pythor? I have questions. How do you know about all this? You've been in prison. What? Did the newspaper come in about the torment of elements and how he was turning people into anaconda? Or could you just sense that people were being turned into anaconda? You're like, this must be Chin's work.
Trust a snake.
Anaconda? Oh, now
I love that Pythor doesn't even question why Garmadon's now semi-anaconda. He's like, well, but guess Garmadon's a snake now. Well, I have to just deal with it. Let's make a deal in order to make me big again.
I don't know, but be on your guard. You may be expecting unannounced.
I love how Zane's not even sure if it's Chin or not. Who else would try to break into a prison trying to get goddamn Pythor? He's the last anaconda left.
That's strange.
Subtle foreshadowing to the next season.
And I'll tell you their weakness and then...
There's been a breach in Sector 2!
Well, you guys are completely screwed. Zane, how about you have told them that there's going to be incoming danger? They could have prepared for this.
To me, what have you done? There's no escaping an anaconda!
Hate to break it to you, Pythor, but I have a firm believing that they would have found you anyway.
Don't you get it? There is no weakness. They're anaconda!
You know what? Fair. Also, how do you not know if there's a weakness or not? You guys legit fought a serpentine war with them.
What if he holds the key to making their transformation permanent?
Oh my god, does this mean Garmadon accidentally turned himself into full anaconda? Or does he need more Pythor's whatever, like sweat or venom or whatever it is?
Oh, some heroes.
I love how Jay just used a toothbrush in order to try to beat the anaconda eyes. Yes, like a toothbrush is gonna help you guys in this goddamn matter. Well, here comes the ambush. You guys are not well prepared for this.
I lost!
What do you mean you lost him? You had one job. One job. How do you fuck it up, Lloyd? Well, RIP to all the ninjas. Good luck getting out here with all the prisoners escaping. How is this guy evil? How do you guys get this guy in prison? Don't they only work if someone's wearing the hat? Who's wearing the hat to control this guy? Like I said, they just put all the enemies of past seasons, even if they don't really make sense, into these goddamn jail cells.
Takes forever.
Hey, it's the people who make Ninjago. What are you guys doing in jail? Kai, you need to be a little bit more careful with your fire blast. You could have killed someone. Well, it's nice to know that all these criminals are going back to prison. Well, RIP to Pythor. He's not going to survive a day with Chin.
I honor, you know.
And we have a swamp rat.
I love that interaction. I will never run for you, the minion. I have a rat that will eat you alive if you don't. And he's like, fine, I'll run, just don't let it eat me. How much of Pytho's sweat do you need to actually make yourself into true anaconda? Is it like one thing, or do you need more than just one drop of sweat? Chin, what's the plan? What exactly are you doing?
20 trucks could hold 200 anaconda.
Well, that's not a good thing. How about you hurry up and summon your dragons and go fight some snakes?
The pass. They should be able to hold the line until you offer support.
Which they 100% should hurry up and do before the Elemental Masters die. Oh, no, that's a horrible sign.
Villages within a 10-click radius. They aren't.
Oh, so they're just attacking all the villagers. Isn't this wasting resources?
If just one of those trucks makes it to a village, the people won't be able to defend themselves.
How do none of these villagers have any protectors? They get attacked every single season.
Orders, split up and intercept those trucks.
I don't know why, but this seems like a horrible plan.
Notify every ally we have. We're going to need...
What do you mean allies? What type of allies do you guys have?
The threshold of war, and I'm a man snake. Take your pick.
I love little Commodor's sassy little attitude. He's like, I am so done with life.
The letter I gave you long ago.
Of course.
Garmadon, I hate to break it to you, but this is a horrible time to tell your wife the truth.
Online in no time.
Oh no, the lights went out. Well, that's a definitely bad sign.
You're about to be charred.
And all the trucks are empty because there's no one in there besides the driver. By the way, I just skipped over like the driving scene because honestly, it happens for like 10 minutes and nothing happens. Well, the war is about to begin. Good luck, ninjas.
Episode 44, The Corridor of Elders.
Now, before we start this episode, I must quickly remind you all, hey, if you like my videos, smash the like button, comment on my stuff, and please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications. Why is it always this one town that gets obliterated? It's nowhere else. It's always Jamakai Village.
I feel sorry for them, Zuko. They rely so heavily on the ninja.
I mean, I feel like that's a fact for every other village, but this village gets destroyed like every other episode. I think they kind of have to rely on themselves now. Holy shit, that kid almost died.
Onward, my slithering soul.
Welp, RIP of this village. These people really need to move out of this village.
Junia, repeat.
It's nice to see that none of the ninjas can actually perform the dragon, so they're just stealing Chen's noodle trucks.
Anakai Village, you have to stop them.
Aw, poor Nia. She's trying her hardest to get like the message out to the ninjas, but unfortunately, interference by Chen is happening.
Stop my father.
Hello, as you can see.
Hopefully someone, and also, hello Chen. You know what's sad about this episode? This episode has so much stuff that happens all at once. It definitely needed to be fleshed out. Like, we could have had some of it in the next episode if we cut them chasing those trucks in half. Like, legit, half of the episode is us just chasing those trucks. And then once we get to this episode, I'm like, this definitely needed to be, like, another episode after this one.
Enough. What do you want?
True.
Woo, you idiot. Don't trust Chin. He's partly a snake. He's been a snake since day one. Don't trust him.
The last war, the truce that you destroyed by...
Watch it, Garmadon. You realize this man has blackmail on you. I mean, not the best type of blackmail. I really wish, instead of the stupid love letter that seriously makes no sense, he just told him the truth about his wife. Just imagine, he's like, your wife's a whore. And Garmadon's like, what? I thought you were going to tell him about the love letter. He's like, I'm not that evil. And everyone in the background's like, what love letter? And Garmadon's like, nothing. No love letter. I think you misunderstood me.
No one will get hurt if you...
Liar. I feel like a bunch of people are gonna get hurt, because guess what? You don't keep your word at all.
How can you even entertain him?
Our ninja are gone. We need more time.
Okay, I have to admit that Wu is actually being rational. He's like, we need to like stall for time, and also maybe you shouldn't elaborate this plan out loudly.
Way with words. It convinced me.
Chin, please don't start on the love letter. The love letter makes no sense. Masako made her choice. She knew that Galmadon had pure evil in his veins, but yeah, she chose him. Like, the love letter doesn't contribute anything. Yeah, it was a nice piece of paper that had some pretty words on it, but it did not contribute to her love life. And if this actually has an effect, oh my god, like, just divorce her.
What is he talking about?
Oh, he hasn't told.
It doesn't matter. It's not like you're gonna care anyway. You don't even care for your man.
I was trying to tell you.
Well, there goes their relationship. Like there was a relationship to begin with.
Don't let anger cloud your judgment. Don't.
Oh, I can't wait to make it entire, like, my thoughts in season 4, because guess what? It doesn't make a lot of sense. Yes, I can make a video about it, and I can't wait to make a long rant about the love letter, because honestly, it makes no sense. I've been saying that from the beginning. And also, she chose him. Stop getting mad at it. Yeah, you could have had a happy relationship with Masako, maybe, but honestly, she chose him. Get over it.
It's dividing you.
Thank you, Skylar, for being the only reasonable one here.
I can't run forever, you.
Hey, Python, nice to see you still running from this rat.
The Book of Spells.
Holy shit, did Python actually get out? Was that his plan all along, to make the thing super fast so he can catapult himself out?
The spell to make me big again.
Yeah, because that's definitely what the world needs. You being big again. Hey, there's a war going on, Python.
You have yet to be found.
Holy shit, Python going to help them with the spell book? Please tell me Python's gonna go help them with the spell book.
Condrai would never stand for this. If you hear this.
How do you know that, Python? I know you're an Anaconda, but didn't you eat your tire clang?
To all of the fighters at once?
I can try.
How come he's never tried this before? Because it seems like the only person that was able to send a message was Skylar. So does her, like, amber power actually boost the power that she actually absorbs?
You.
The spell is wearing off, but
I love that it's kind of like purple smoke indicating, like, around her that the spell is wearing off, which is so strange because we've never seen that before. It's just sort of like, oh, she's turning human now.
he knows.
Woo, I swear to God, I'm gonna bitch slap you. You legit fell in love with her with season 2. You two were having an affair. I hate this episode.
Was about the letter?
The message was delivered.
I like how Lloyd knew what was going on. He was like, this is about that stupid love letter, isn't he? And Gum was like, yep, it is.
Chen has taken over the entire eastern sea.
Just how? How did Jin take over the entire eastern seaboard by the time they were gone? They just turned into snakes.
Corridor of Elders.
Corridor of Elder?
That's a weird name for, I don't know, a mountain pass.
It's the narrowest channel, but our greatest.
Oh, are they stopping them there because they can't do like a big old like fleshed out army and surround them? So they're like in a tiny passageway so they can be in front of the people and attack them?
And we know what they're capable of.
Yo, what? They actually gave the civilians of Ninjago to help them out?
Future.
Holy shit, was that the Serpentine? Please tell me the Serpentine are actually helping. Or are these the only two Serpentine that are actually helping?
We aren't. We're asking you to fight.
It's nice to see the people who made Ninjago still in prison. And also, maybe don't get prisoners to help you out.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Why are you guys carrying this? You guys do realize this thing can fly, right? That is one humongous army. Good luck defeating all that. I know you guys are supposed to be holding this stupid little line, but hey, how about you run after them so they don't accidentally pass the line? Because guess what? If they run first, then they're going to be able to easily push you back.
Trapdoor?
Holy shit, they flipped the script. They made booby traps. Ha! How does it feel now, Chin? I love that Chin's minions patiently waited for Zane to make that ice line. They just like completely watched him do it instead of attacking him. I love this old lady, and also I love that the civilians are helping the ninjas. After this war, does this mean the Serpentine and the humans are gonna finally get along? Or are they still never gonna get along? I love that Chin's completely pissed that he's not able to move forward, but honestly, these people are able to hold out their own. have a bad feeling about this. A bad feeling saying that they're not going to be able to hold the line any longer.
They can have the craft. We'll take the skies.
That's what I've been thinking for the last couple minutes. You have a machine that can fly. Just take the skies. Oh, thank the Lord Shade was paying attention to the skies at one point and was like, okay, I got this. I can take them down. I love that their little group just knows it's Shade that somehow took over the helicopter. Like, they noticed that Shade, like, vanished and took over the helicopter. They probably thought they were completely fucked. Yo, what do you mean they actually use the Destiny Bounty to help in the war? Most of the time, the Destiny Bounty is just completely useless, and its only gimmick is to get destroyed in every season. What do you mean they finally use Spinjitzu? Like, every single season, I feel like they always forget that they can just use Spinjitzu most of the time.
Never thought I'd be...
Hey guys, you were so lucky that none of your allies were actually trying to attack that thing. You guys could have actually killed one of your allies.
To see that ship again.
Yeah, Scales, well, you're just thankful it didn't actually just topple over you. I love that they're just completely just using the anchor. That's the only weapon that they have on this ship and destroying like everything in the path.
No, then make it bigger!
You're going to shoot up the cannon? Well, a lot of your minions are going to die. Well, RP to the ninjas and their alliance. Holy shit, I forgot that they had a Master Gravity on the team. That's how much like uselessness these Astral Masters are.
They crossed the line!
Oh no, they crossed the line. That's not a good sign.
Come on, Rodrigo!
Yo, Pytho riding on the rat? He made friends with the rat? How?
Mother needs to see. Oh, come on.
I love Lloyd's like, excuse me, and Pytho's like, if anyone's gonna destroy the world, it's gonna be me.
Be free, Rodrigo! You earned it!
I love that Small Scales made friends with a rat. Hopefully this rat comes back when he like turns bigger and he just like, oh yeah, Rodrigo came back in my life. And no, I have not eaten him yet. Hi, Skylar. Come to kick your dad's ass? Lovely.
See, it's something that can end this war.
I mean, you do have a book of spells. There must be one spell that's able to stop this war.
If the generals you banished to the cursed realm so long ago saw this mockery, they would stop this travesty at once.
No one comes back from the cursed realm.
One did. And we get to see him in the next season.
That curse them takes their place. I could unleash the spirits of the Anacondri generals.
Excuse me? Nice to see that Goblindon's so hyped to banish himself. He just read that and he's like, okay, I'm guessing I'm banishing myself.
If you banish yourself, magic has its rules, you know.
Like exactly what? Is he never allowed to come back? Please tell me, like, Goblindon is actually not coming back.
We're not cursing you. We're not losing you to bring them back.
You know what? I'm on Lloyd's side for this one. This is an idiotic plan. What do you mean, banish you? You're the favorite character.
Don't even know if they'll help.
We do know that the real
Yeah, you're gonna say the same thing for the Elemental Masters once we get to Season 10 and, you know, the Sons of Garmadon have taken over the city.
Condri wanted peace as much as us. It was Chen who started both wars.
You know what's weird? Since we know that the Serpentine and the humans had a very, very delicate peace, I feel like there was gonna be a war that was gonna happen eventually, even without Chen's mockery helping in.
Cannot allow this, brother.
Who are we fooling? There's not...
I love Wu that's making sense. He's like, no, we're not cussing you. Not cussing my brother. And Garmadon's like, there's not enough time for me to make up the mess. Just cuss me, please.
Again, fine. But don't expect me to stick around to watch you go.
Oh, poor Lloyd. Lloyd legit just got his father back, only for him to die. Again.
Happen? I suggest we do it now.
I like Pythos over here, like, please can we hurry up with the spell? I would like to not die today. Oof, this is so heartwarming and so sad. I'm like, no, not Garmadon. Anyone besides Garmadon. Let it be Wu. Holy shit, Lloyd's not holding back at all. He is full angry.
I don't know, but it's too late. We can't stop.
I love to see like the ninjas see Lloyd just beating the living shit out of these anacondas. They're like, what the fuck happened? Why is he so angry? And Lloyd's like, my dad's about to be banished. I'm allowed to be angry.
Ninja don't need two sensei, only one.
I mean, he is right. The ninjas don't need two senseis, but they definitely need a sensei that doesn't lie and keep secrets from them.
Demic Tara.
Ugh, I don't think I can watch this. I don't think I can watch Garmadon banish himself. It is always such a sad scene seeing this man banish himself.
Will you ever forgive me for the letter?
Yes, and also you should ask for forgiveness for, you know, what she did in season 2. But unfortunately, you don't know that because no one actually told you about it.
Should be sending you off. It's me.
Yeah, what do you mean Lloyd's gonna banish his father? That's so sad. Oh, that's right. The ninjas have no clue what's happening. So they just see like something open. They're like, oh shit, more reinforcements. They have no idea what Garmadon actually is doing.
I realized I already had in you.
Oh, I love that line. I like how he's like, oh, I spent my entire life trying to make like Ninjago into what I want. And I didn't realize that I had it in like my son. That's like the sweetest line ever. Hey, I don't know if this was actually intentional, but do you guys realize in the spell, like, Lloyd keeps saying, like, Moore's name? I wonder if that was, like, intentional in order to us to, like, hint out that the next villain's name was gonna be Moore, if that was just a coincidence.
We shall see.
Is he what? What was that sentence? Is he dead? Is he going to make it? What is it? Yo, the spirits of the old anaconda are back. Oh my god, they're gonna be so pissed when they see Pytho, since you know Pytho ate his entire clan. Yo, let's go. I love this shot.
You're a liar, a cheat.
I love how the Chin's completely in disbelief. He's like, what? I did everything right. I even told myself an anaconda. And the actual anaconda like, you cheat, you lie. You're not an actual anaconda. And you'll never be. Chin's over here. He's like, no.
Save me, Skylar!
Oh, it's nice to see that the spell finally wore off at this specific time and location. Well, R.I.P. to Chin. Hopefully you have fun in the cursed realm.
It had to be done.
It's funny that you say that, Misako, because we all know that the only person that's not gonna care about him is you.
You should be rewarded.
No, he should not be. He ate your clan. Do you guys not know about this? Well, he's big again, and guess what? He's gonna cause more mischief, because guess what? This guy can't decide if he wants to be good or evil.
Serpentine and your kind as one.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm pretty sure that didn't happen at all. He legit only united like 3 Serpentine. One was an anaconda, one was Scales, and another one was Child. If he reunited with the Serpentine, he would have to get all the Serpentine in order to help win this war. He did not do that at all.
Because of your father, our spirits can be...
Oh, well, that's nice to see that you guys' souls are free. Do we get Garmadon back? I guess not. Okay, well, Garmadon's officially dead. R.I.P. Garmadon.
Smarter than fighting against you.
It's nice to see the Elemental Masters are like, yes, we will always love and support you, and whenever you need our help, just call us. And then they never come until Sons of Garmadon. You guys are completely useless.
Use a girl like you in our gang.
A girl?
It's nice to see Skylar was like, goal? What do you mean goal? And Kai's like, no, I didn't mean that. I meant someone powerful. She's like, sure you did.
Please, you have to tell me.
You know what? Most people in this fandom are mad that they interrupted like Skylar and Kai kissing. Now I'm like, thank the Lord he did, because they don't do anything. If they did something, then yeah, I would be mad at him. But they don't do anything with this relationship, so I don't give a fuck.
Touch.
I'd like that.
Hate to break it to Skylar, but Kai's not gonna keep in touch. He doesn't even know your phone number until crystallized, so you may as well start dating someone else.
Way. Goodbye, father.
It's nice to see they all go around this fireplace and have this sweet memorial for Garmadon. Aw, I'm gonna miss this man.
Brought us together.
I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you have a good sensei. Good sensei is supposed to bring you together. Wait, you can burn this book? Why didn't they burn this book when they first had it? Like, in the flashback, we see Garmadon and Rue have this book when they send the Anaconda to the spirit world. And then somehow Chin and Klaus steal it and, like, make more spells. Why didn't they burn this book after they did the Anaconda? Did they think it was, like, safe enough in order not to burn it?
We'll be ready for whatever comes next.
Yo, they made a statue for Garmadon? That's so cute. And we get to see a little hint of who the next villain's gonna be in next season. And if you like my reaction, hey, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications so you know the next time I post. Leave a goddamn comment and have a goddamn good day.